You just learned that your ninjutsu sensei is hiding a murderous secret from you. What would you do? Enter Ninja Blast, the 32-page Ninja Revenge manga-style comic book. Once Ninja Blast lands in your hands, you will understand the awesome, spectacular, page-by-page comic book goodness still exists. All professional comic book readers and collectors like yourself deserve an incredible comic book experience with action-packed art, a dynamic, well-written story without millions of speech bubbles on one page. The Ninja Blast story consists of the young Shadow Blast ninja Ace, who gets caught up in a family feud between his sensei and his sensei brother, General Ganto of Neo Tokyo. This feud would drag Ace into a secret of his past that he wasn't never prepared for. Ninja Blast is created by me, Fatal J, and your first ninja mission assignment is to become a backer of Ninja Blast today on Indiegogo.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Welcome to this very, very special episode of Makini Live as we celebrate the release of a new comic book called Ninja Blast. And we have a very, very special guest with us on display. Please welcome the one and only.
Yeah. Yeah. Never thought it would happen, but it has
For
happened.
the first time.
It's like fire and gasoline mixed together. It's finally happened. We're here.
We're here.
We're
It
here.
is an absolute honor to have you on here. Thank you so much, man. This is
It's an honor to be here.
Yes.
Makini,
He's here.
ever since I met Makini and he showed the girl with the snapback on and she had the fatal name, I was like, you know what? This dude right here, he is like a Greek god when it comes to drawing. And I want to meet him and I want to stream with him and I want to share my life secrets with him. Yes, I am here.
Yes, he is here. That's what it's all about. Guys, this is all about a celebration. This Ninja Blast. This is all about a celebration of his new book. We're going to be talking about the whole way through. But of course, it's not going to be me and him. Of course, we got our best friend, Mads Mom Bear, and her ninja cat as well, buddy. How you doing, Mads?
I'm doing good.
Are you ready for this? Are you so excited?
Oh, absolutely.
This is going to be...
It's nice to have both of you guys together because this is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
And you're kind of going robo a little bit, but that's probably on my end.
Okay, that was me. I thought that was on my end.
In the meantime, please welcome Mr. Bruce Lombardo. Who's also will be joining us today as well.
Hey, everybody,
Alrighty.
how's it going?
So we're happy here. Man, I can't wait. I'm so excited. And
I heard that Fatal J's here.
Yes, he is here. And he's not the only person here. Of course, we have my mod, one of my many co-hosts, Mr. Dastardly as well.
Hey everyone, Fatal,
How you
welcome
doing?
to the show, man. I'm so excited. I actually grabbed my sword for this one, so
Yeah.
we're all going ninja style.
I broke
Yes.
my katana. I broke my katana.
Oh,
That hurts, man. We're gonna
I
have to set up
know.
a separate fundraising thing. We got to get you a new sword and get backers for your comic in one
You'll
show.
you'll never believe what I broke my katana on.
Oh boy.
oh no!
A snake.
Did you try to cut a snake in half?
That sucker was so long and big, he was in the driveway. And the only thing I could think was my katana. And I chopped him up in half, but I broke my katana at the same time.
The snake armor broke
This-
it.
promise me, man, that for your next comic, that has to be an occurrence in the book.
Seriously.
Okay.
Guy breaks his sword, killing a snake. Then it'll be the grounds for a new sword. It'll be awesome.
Okay.
Speaking of which, Fatal, did I ever
Links
tell
in
you
the chat to everybody. Support Fatal.
Did I ever tell you about how me and M. Dashley met for the first time?
Oh god.
No, I love to hear stories like
This
this.
is how we met. This is how both of us met for the first time.
I'm about to put you to shame. Oh, really? Yeah. You get 4 tries, chump.
If that's how he approached me, by the way,
I got served.
no,
So,
Oh man,
We got
he doesn't
plenty.
want anyone else to know. He actually leaned in and gave me a kiss at the beginning, but
that's not true. No, that is not true. Oh my goodness! But yes. Oh, I'm so happy to be part of this. Let's go ahead and plug the book, guys. This is it, Ninja Blast.
this is it.
He's been at it. We're at 11.95. Let's get some backers. Come on, let's definitely get some backers. And Fatal's going to be talking about this the whole way through.
Yes,
The
I
whole
am.
way through, we're going to be going through everything. Not spoiling anything. So we're not going to spoilers or
We're
anything.
not gonna spoil, even though I put a spoiler in there already.
Accidentally put one in.
Makini, you saw it, didn't you?
Yes. He accidentally put it in there.
I accidentally did. I'm gonna have to take it out soon.
Exactly. So yeah, guys, and Dashley's gonna be plugging the hell out of this, putting
Didn't
all
even
in the
buy me a
chat.
drink.
So- okay, fine. I'll buy you a drink afterwards. Okay, how about that? Does that count?
All good, man. All good.
Okay, fine. But yes, here's the. Speaking of which, Bruce has already got his drink too. So
Shiner Light Blonde.
anyway, we got now people here, and I know more people are going to start popping in, especially people who are coming over from Culture Casino's Sunday Coaster Review. So big shout out, thank you guys there.
Shout out to Culture.
Huge shout outs. And before we get started, let me say hi to every single person in this chat. M. Dashley, who's first here, mod, ready to roll. He's basically my Tina Bojan of this stream.
Oh,
Shows
you?
up yes. A Paul Patriot, hail sir. Hail sir, who's just knocking it out of the park with his stuff greatly. Yes, all the milk and eggs. They won't really be any milk, but there's plenty of eggs though. But yeah,
I want to tell Apollo Patriot real quick. I got a blue
man can
Twilight
dream.
waiting on you. Apollo Patriot, I got a blue Twilight waiting on you. And Deathstroke.
Nice.
oh, he can't wait. Happy Dinosaur, thank you for stopping by. Happy, I really appreciate it. And
Happy.
Fatal, I
Yeah, Dino.
gotta show off this lovely lady right here, Ari Dynamics.
Hello, Ari.
Hey, all right.
Ari Dynamics, who is absolute sweetheart, one of the and a great artist herself. Let me just share this.
Plug her art, please.
Okay, show me
Done.
what you got.
Let me just follow,
In the chat.
follow this woman. This woman is a woman of dynamics. I'll call her.
The art is dynamic, man. I've been looking through it for a while, and it's hot with a side of passion.
Welcome. Ari Dynamics. Yeah, it is hot with a side of passion, and it's very dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, she's
She loves
incredible.
it. Yes. And she'll be interested in doing fan art. So, but yes, I got to shout her out. I got to shout everybody's stuff out. Whenever I see artists whenever I see my friends on these panels, on these chats, I got to shout them out in some ways. But yes, Ari does fantastic, very dynamic stuff, and I am so happy to just be a friend of hers and be a friend of mine. So I'm hoping that hope we can get her on stream someday in the future.
Yeah,
she's up for it.
And I like the texture that she put on the characters. Kind of look like it's on a TV screen. That's amazing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for so much for stopping by, Ari. Who else is here? Let's see. Oh, my boy, our brother, RC from the NYC. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Thank you so much. Mr. Hexal Comics, thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. Good to see you here. But just became friends with him on Rosetta Stream over the week. So it's great seeing you here. And then I think that's so far everybody and look who it is. Sunny Brave Megatron.
Yeah, buddy.
By. And Paul Patriot said, try with my heart.
Yeah, we got somebody else just popped in too.
I know, we just popped in here, Miss Nina Infinity Nita.
Hey, girl.
How are you doing, sweetheart?
Hello, Nina.
Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna start plugging the book. We're gonna go ahead and get started on the fifth book. But I think, you gotta remember, guys, this is an art stream. So what do we got for Fatal? All right, get ready, everyone.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll. So, Fatal, for you. Here we go.
Whoa.
Yep.
Wow.
Do much as I could with
Man, you did
use
enough.
the images you gave me. Use the kind of images from your Indiegogo campaign. So I just kind of worked with that. But
Heck
excuse
yeah.
the cord, by the way. But yeah, so we're gonna be working on this whole thing throughout the stream. So
Oh man, this is awesome, man.
but yeah, guys, please back his book. I can't even. Oh my goodness. Anyway,
Remember, man, link is in the chat.
links in the chat.
Link is in the chat.
And guys, just
Now,
this is gonna be.
is those other ninjas behind him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's him
awesome,
fighting
man.
other ninjas.
Yes, because
And
it's gonna
both
be
characters.
it's gonna be a lot of him fighting other ninjas.
So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, and it's gonna look great once I get to it. So
Man, it looks
Let's get-
fantastic now.
yes. All right. This is going to be the temp of me watching me. Also, Fatal, there's a rule here that I have to that if I boomer it 3 times, which is likely I'm going to,
Don't worry,
I have
we
to
have
play. I have to play this clip.
Makini, don't worry.
No.
We have a Abu Nas, and he boomer it all the time too. So
Yeah, yes, but there's a rule here we do whenever I boomer it specifically 3 times. I have to play this special clip.
okay. Let me see the clip.
Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer.
Yeah,
You
gotta
know,
love
drunk
the
plays that
internet
whenever somebody slip up drunk, he plays that same clip.
I think she owes me money.
And this,
Probably, man. No, man. What do you think, dude? Just like she's gonna be the next internet sensation. Oh, she's got a boyfriend. Never mind.
yeah,
That was her story.
she could have blew up if she never did say that. And then everybody like unfollowed her when they found out she had a boyfriend.
Oh, that was one of the funniest moments. That was one of the funniest moments.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
On that note, yes, I am still single. So yeah, subscribe.
You heard it, Jen.
You heard the woman. You know what that means.
If you have a low voice, Mads Mama Bear will follow you.
Sweet.
24.
I'm in.
Okay. I just clapped and popped off the cap of one of my pins.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't count.
Skill, bro. That's skill.
I thought you were
The
going to
count-
say I sneezed and I could feel my sternum separate from the tendons.
Okay, the count starts at 0, guys.
All right. Starts at 0. Just saying, I don't know, man, because we're over here talking about
Nina
ninja
says she
martial
does
arts and
porn now.
whatnot.
That's not true. Nina
Excuse
says
me?
Nina says she does.
What?
The
Oh.
boomer girl, Maki.
Is that true?
Oh, okay. Holy
Oh.
crap, man. Phrasing, okay?
I was gonna
Phrasing.
say, I was like, what?
Jeez.
I'm pretty
Again.
sure that I'm still not interested in her.
Well, like I said,
Again,
man, she's
none
got a
of
head.
us
She's got
want
a
to
head.
get subscribers that badly.
She's got a head shaped like a candy corn, and I can't unsee it. Okay, there. I'm just putting it out there.
You don't let that go, man. The candy corn.
I'm not
wars
letting
is
it go.
over. The candy corn wars is over, man. Come
Nothing
on.
is over. Nothing. You don't just set it off.
Okay, let's start with it. All right, Fatal.
Yes, sir.
Let's start with where I guess where is your origin? Where did it just going through process and just what led you to wanting to do a book like this, or when you wanted to be able to even go into a book in general?
It goes all the way back to when I was 7 years old, and my mom bought me a VHS tape, and that VHS tape was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first movie. It came out in the 1990s. And
1991?
Yeah, 1991. And my infatuation with ninjas, it just really took over in my life. And anything that had to do with ninjas, I watched it. I've pretty much seen every single ninja movie or samurai movie that there is. And if I haven't seen it, I'm going to see it.
I'll send
But
you a
to-
list of some of my favorites.
Okay.
Oh yeah, man.
And-
5 elements. Whew. Fire.
Yeah. And the thing about it, to me, ninjas was like my first superheroes, even before Superman and Batman and all that. And I just love everything about them. I love the way they move, how they move in the dark. It's just they're awesome, man. Ninjas are awesome. And with this book has pretty much been in my head for 10 years. And I've always drawn the main character Ace. That's the main character's name, Ace. I've always drawn. I even drew him when I was a little kid. I always drew him, and I just felt like now was the time to put this book out and show everybody what's inside of my brain.
That's awesome. And I can attest to that. Just having I don't have those. I didn't have those ideas back when I was 7, but I've had those ideas for the past couple 10 plus years, been stuck in my head and just kind of never really doing anything with it. But that's why I just kind of find it really inspiring that you were able to do something with it. You were able to put it in a book.
Yeah. And I wish I would have kept all that stuff. I don't know how people keep drawings of what they did when they was like 7 years old, because I don't know what anything is that I put down yesterday, let alone 7 years old. But I wish I could literally show you guys pictures. I've always drawn ninjas when I was a kid.
Anita brings up one of the reasons. Have you watched Ninja Scroll?
That was the first anime I ever experienced. Besides Akira, Ninja Scroll was the first thing I ever experienced, and it blew my mind.
We gotta share that. Speaking of which, there is a nod in the book. There is a nod to Akira.
Yes, it is.
You want to kind of explain that just a little bit?
I was trying to decide to myself, what color was the bike going to be? And I told myself, if I do it red, then people instantly going to think of Akira. And that's exactly what I wanted. I want people, I put a subliminal thing in there because I want people to go back to those 90s anime. And the first time they experienced that. So that was like a subliminal thing that I did with the brain by putting that bike in there and making people think, oh, that's the Akira bike. Now, of course, I did change a few things so I won't get sued.
Well, yeah, of course. And of course, CD Projekt Red had to do the same with their bike in Cyberpunk 2077. But yeah.
But that was the plan. I wanted to put some subliminal things, and there's gonna be some more subliminal things in the book that make people think, okay, that's when I first experienced this. So that was the plan. And you see that robot, that floating robot head right beside him? That's his sidekick called Circuit. And I want you to think of him like this. What if Dave Chappelle was inside a robot's body? That's pretty much how he's going to be throughout the book. And I mean, he's going to have some hardcore comedy relief.
Oh, it's going to be epic
in his book. Yeah.
And I think we could bring it up Akira because it's like Akira, that's a film I probably watched countless times growing up.
Same here. I can remember it was a show on Sci-Fi Channel on Saturdays called Saturday Anime, and the animations that they showed on there, it just blew my mind because I didn't know cartoons did that. You know, I was a kid that was watching Ninja Turtles and Looney Tunes and Bobby's World and all this type of stuff. But when I put it on Sci-Fi Channel and saw the monsters and the blood and all that type of stuff, it blew me away.
Yeah, man, that's the anime. When the first time you see it, you never forget it because it's like this is the art is so advanced. I mean, like when you're looking back at like classics, like you got Spider-Man and G.I. Joe and He-Man and all that other stuff, and then you look at the anime of the time, and you're like, there's no wonder that it's running the show now. It's just that good.
Absolutely, and it made there were a lot of imagery in Akira, watching it for the first time that just scared the hell out of me. I mean,
I didn't. Well, the first time, man, I was like a little kid. The first time I saw it, I didn't know what the hell I was looking at. But I had to watch another 15 times before I kind of understood the story.
Especially with Tatsuo.
Yes,
yeah.
Watching that when you like 19 years old and not knowing why the freak he's blowing up into a big mass. Like he was just a big mass,
man,
of fat and cybernetics, and that's crazy to see when you're a little kid.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And you gotta check out, man. I hate to be that guy, but if you check out the manga, which is online, the whole Akira movie is maybe like 5 or 6 chapters of the book. It goes on way beyond that, where he like trains. He trains in the forest. He's somehow alive again. It's
I heard about that.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's worth reading.
One thing I did want to bring up is with Ninja Turtles is that I didn't get into Ninja Turtles as probably as much as everybody else did. I will admit to that. But I did grow up watching the old 90s show with Uncle Phil himself doing the voiceover for Shredder.
But this is the thing though. You can really appreciate Ninja Turtles more if you actually read the first issue.
Yes.
That was done by Peter Laird and
and Eastman.
Yeah, because that first issue is like 100% perfect to me. And fun fact, a lot of people don't know this with the Ninja Turtles. They're basically a ripoff of when Frank Miller did Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys know that?
Yes, I did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because a lot of like Daredevil, his mentor was named Styx. The Ninja Turtles mentor is Splinter.
Yep.
The Ninja Turtles, the reason why they're the Ninja Turtles because the ooze fell on them. That's the same ooze that landed on Daredevil eyes in the alley, and it seeped into the sewer. Yep. And then the Ninja Turtles fight the Foot Clan. Daredevil fights the Hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of that in there.
Well, it was Eastman and Laird that they had a hell of a bender one night, and they were just kind of going one for one on alcohol. And
they were goofing on.
We'll just draw a little bit more. Oh, dude, a turtle ninja? Oh, no way. Okay, this one's got nunchucks.
Yep.
And they just the next day when they woke up with a hangover, they were kind of just amazed. Like, I think this could sell. I think this would sell like hotcakes. And it
did.
And it did.
There you go. There's proof to everyone that says alcohol doesn't solve anything.
That's a pretty iconic imagery.
when those guys die, their creation will still be here. That's how epic the Ninja Turtles are.
Do you not know the current run that's going on with what was it? The Last Ronin?
I got it. I got both issues. I got my issue 2 just came in the mail. I can show you guys. It just came. That Last Ronin. Oh man, that's like the best comics I have read in a long time, man.
That's awesome.
I want to share the story, but I don't want to give it away.
No, you can't spoil it because actually
no spoilers, man. No spoilers. Okay, you gotta hold on to that one.
I'm gonna hold on to it, but when you find out which turtle it is, that's all I'm gonna say.
You're just like, wow.
That's all I'm gonna say. But it's great, man.
I watched the 90s show. I watched a little bit of the 2003 TMNT. I saw the 2007 film, and I've watched bits and pieces of both Michael Bay films.
Michael Bay films are horrible. I love the 2003 film. That was fun. But I still had to go back to the first Ninja Turtle movie. That was the best one. I mean, that movie was. You can make Ninja Turtles 1 in this era because you had kids.
Yes, you can.
You had kids smoking. You had kids stealing. You had Raph cussing loudly.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a crazy film, but it was perfect. It was emotional. I can remember the scene when they was all meditating around the fire, and then Splinter came out of the fire, and he was telling the turtles how much he loved them and cared for them deeply. Every time I see that scene, I shed one.
Man. Very fun and interesting that those animatronic heads in the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie have more emotion than most actors today.
Yep.
That's not even good on the CGI.
Yeah, man, all done with puppeteering. It was
that was all Jim Henson's.
Okay, that was okay. I was gonna say so. That was Jim.
And remember the second Ninja Turtle movie with the Asian kid Kino? I think that was his name.
Oh man, Remo. God damn it, it's in there.
I think his name was Kino. Kino was actually he played Donatello in the first movie. He was inside the suit.
Artie Reeves Jr. That was it. I'm pretty.
Yeah,
sure.
he
was the pizza delivery guy in the beginning.
Yeah, and he was the dude who came up with Surf Ninjas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
that's
that dude,
really good bad movie.
But that dude, he was acting for a long time because he been in a lot of bad movies. Because he was in Red Sonja when he was a kid. Remember Red Sonja?
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was Conan with pants.
Yeah, and remember that little kid, the little Asian kid? That was Kino. That was him.
Jeez, man.
Ernie Reyes Jr. is also in Goonies as well.
Yep.
And he was an extra in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
That's right.
And you wonder why he walked away from Hollywood.
No. Temple of Doom.
But does he do anything now though?
The last movie I saw him in was one starring The Rock and the guy from American Pie or whatever, and they're like in the jungle, and Rock's getting the shit beaten out of him by a bunch of guys.
Walk the Line? I know exactly what show you're talking about.
Okay, but anyways, the leader of like the rebels in the jungle, that was apparently him, and
He
he's
was in
leaned
another
out,
great
bro.
movie too. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's a kind of a blaxploitation martial arts movie called Last Dragon. Y'all ever seen The Last Dragon?
Yep.
And
Is that the one that D keeps playing?
The Last Dragon is the main villain in there is a dude named Sho'nuff. He says, "Who's the
master now?"
Sho'nuff.
Yeah, Ernie Reyes, he was in that one too. He been in a lot of martial arts films, man.
Well, he came from his family. They were martial artists. His father, in particular. So he'd been doing it since he was basically able to walk.
Yeah,
hats off to him.
Okay, so I gotta ask, Phil. I gotta ask you this: since we gotta bring up ninjas, were you into Naruto at the time?
No, not at the time, but I had a cousin because Naruto came out when I was in high school.
Right. And
my cousin, he loved it, and I started watching a few episodes. I couldn't get into the super goofy stuff, but the serious episodes, I love it.
I apologize. I messed up. It was Ki Hai Kwan who was part of the Goonies and Indiana
I was
Jones.
thinking it too, and I don't think Ernie Reyes went Goonies. I've seen Goonies 1,000 times over, and I don't think he's in that one. I didn't want to say anything though.
It's Ki Hai Kwan. I don't mind being wrong.
No, but I'm gonna tell you this: I did confuse Ernie Reyes Jr. with being the boy in Hook.
Oh yeah, Rufio.
Rufio.
Yeah.
Actually, he has had a great career since then.
Who, Rufio?
Yep.
Yeah.
He has been a key figure in all of the last Airbender series.
Really?
That's right. He plays Zuko. That's right.
He played Zuko. He plays his
Dante
grandson.
Bosco.
Yep, Dante Bosco.
Yeah, in fact, he's actually from where I live at.
Yeah.
He's actually grew up where I live at. I didn't realize that. I was like,
yeah, he
and
did.
You know when I first saw that
I think
movie,
it's Blood and Bone with Michael Jai White.
Yeah, what? Yeah, Michael.
When I first saw Rufio as Hook, I wanted him to be the new Peter Pan. Because just that rock star look, I said, dang, he look more cooler than Peter Pan.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we got 14 people in the chat, and everybody's popping in. So we got to say hi to everybody because a lot of people popping in. So I got to go all the way back up top. First up, let me say hi to Runner Studios. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Happy to see you here, and of course, the one and only 19K Fox. How you doing, Fox? Good to see you, my friend.
What up, Fox?
Hey, Fox.
Let's see. Nina's here. Michael T. High Desert Comics. This is I watched that for the first time. It's high as heck. 20 years old. I didn't know what to think. Michael T. Thank you for something.
That one, Tetsuo the Iron Man's a trip, for sure. If you see that one.
Please welcome Mr. Kai MFS. Kai, how you doing? Also,
what up, Kai?
Space Crime Domino, his book, by the way, on Amazon, wherever books are sold. Thank you. Soul Assassin, who is rocking his Speedy Gonzalez avatars, because we all stand with Fluffy. We must all stand with Gabriel Iglesias. If you have to watch Latino Slants.
They canceling Speedy Gonzalez and Pepe Le Pew. And you remember Daffy Duck when he said, "I beep, beep, beep."
That's Porky. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean Porky. They taking Porky's lisp out. His stutter. They taking his stutter out. He don't stutter no more.
Never.
And remember what was the other one that said succotash?
That's
Sylvester.
They taking Sylvester away with his. They not taking him away, but he talking normal now. I know it's too sensitive out here, man.
Tell me one time in history when book burning and censorship was done by the good guys, and I'll sit here and wait.
I'm waiting. I'll wait.
That's definitely true.
Is it the first one was dark? The first TMNT was dark and edgy.
It was
just
dark,
kinda
man.
They just lightened it up after the 2 sequels, though. It was just
Think about this. Remember when the Foot Clan they trapped April in the subway? And remember he said, Miss O'Neill, I have a message for you. And he opened up his hand and there wasn't nothing in there and he slapped her.
No.
This
Still
never
pretty tame.
happens in kids' movies.
No, when you get to Turtles in Time, it's just goofy as hell.
Well, I mean, okay, man. First Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, it was a bit darker, but it still had that comic sort of edge. Like it looked like a live action cartoon because you got that one scene where Casey Jones grabs one of the Foot Clan members and then like stands up. Like he changed in like 2.5 seconds, man. Like it's not working like that, but they still put it in the movie and it works.
There you go. It's just
like that's some Hitman level clothes changing action.
But read this though. Watch this. This is TMT was dark. Remember at the very end of the movie, Splinter flipped Shredder off the building.
Mm-hmm.
Shredder lands in a trash compactor, and what did Casey Jones do?
Yeah,
he turned it on.
He turned it on and crushed him. That's the most awesome way to kill a villain in a movie. He lands in a trash compactor and you pull the lever and crush him.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's some amazing stuff, man. He said,
Pretty
"Oops."
edgy for a kids movie.
Yeah, they were able to get. We were able to get a lot. They were able to get away with a lot of stuff back in the 90s.
Hey,
Young kids.
This is why it's absolutely ridiculous. People flipping out over. Well, Batman doesn't kill people. You've been
You
watching.
haven't read the comics, apparently.
Yeah, and they haven't been watching Michael Keaton Batman either because he killed a lot of people in those.
Yes, he
movies.
did.
Set people on fire, threw bombs in their laps.
This town needs an enema.
Come on now.
The worst way.
Oh my goodness. And speaking of which, Ords board.
What up, Ords?
Ords.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's,
for being here, my friend. Thank you for being here, my friend.
Words.
Ords Snords, everybody's. Let's see. I think we're right here. Okay. Did you finish? Yes. Make it Jenny What? Yes, I did finish Yuffie. It's on the video that I put up last week. And you can probably find it on my Twitter as well. And Java, of course. My team.
Oh yeah.
is here. Anyway, guys, let's get back to it. Ninja Blast. We are at where are we?
Where we at?
Let me hit refresh again. Still 11.95, guys. We're gonna be talking about this all day. So let's get into it. Let's try to get some more backers. Let's help Fatal get to that 4K flex goal.
4K flex.
And we got 28 days left, guys. And Dashley, please put a link in the chat. Let them know where they can find it. Okay.
Got to be careful with that, or YouTube might think I'm a spam bot. You hear that, YouTube? Come on to you bastards.
Spam. You know, I just
I don't like spam.
YouTube's been acting weird lately. I'll just say that.
Yes, they have. They've been acting real weird.
It's even so bad. It's even so bad to the point where one of the YouTubers I was following, I didn't realize I was wondering. I was like, why haven't they put out content? I was like, oh, they put out a lot of content. They just been shadow banned.
Jeez.
They unsubscribe me from a lot of people I watch daily.
There's been a lot of reports where just everybody's been unsubscribed, and I'm not surprised. There's probably been people who've been unsubscribed from me, and I've probably been unsubscribed from many people too. So I'm at everybody. Please double check your subscriptions. Make sure YouTube isn't unsubscribing you guys.
Yeah.
Anyway,
YouTube regularly unsubscribes my follow. Me from people or people from my channel.
agreed. Okay. Speaking of unsubscribe. No. Let's not unsubscribe. Let's subscribe to this. All right. So when getting into kind of when you started putting the comic together, who was it that you were kind of inspired by in terms of just kind of art style, in terms of just kind of how just kind of how you approach everything? Because I know you're going for that manga-ish style, but who are kind of where your inspiration, especially for you and your artist who was also part of the book as well?
Yes, my artist is a guy named Francis Cantadig, and when I found him, I was like, "This is the guy right here." Now I did have an artist in mind before him that wasn't manga style, but I really love this style, and I don't know, he was kind of sometimey with me. Like we would talk, and then I wouldn't hear from him for like a week or two, and then we'll talk again, and it was just like that for a whole time. And I was like, you know what, this guy might not be the most reliable person in the world. So when I found Francis, he's a beast, because like I did all the layouts to the book,
Right.
and when he sees that, he puts his off into it, and this guy is lightning fast. He's a beast. I mean, I could give him the sketch, and he'll finish it, and in like 2 or 3 hours, I got a full blown completed page.
And it's not just him doing kind of the pencils, the digital stuff, and colors, because you have somebody else separate doing the colors, correct?
Yes, I have another guy doing the colors, and my guy that's doing the colors, he's incredible too. Like I give him the page, 2 or 3 hours later, boom, the page is done. These guys are machines. I don't even think they're real. They might be Terminators. I don't know.
Well, that's exactly. That's kind of how it is, especially for a lot of people who are working, especially a lot of people who are doing kind of book solo. Of course, you've spoken to Vinny Tarmel. Shout out to Vinny. I know he's
shout out to Vinny.
Said chat best of his book, Shout Out the Kraken, which is on demand on Indiegogo, but he's doing everything himself. He's doing not only the art, he's doing the colors, he's doing the lettering, he's basically doing everything himself. Then
shout out to Vinny. I'm not that talented.
Yes, you are.
I mean, I could, but I don't know. This guy, Vinny is on top tier comic book level.
Yes.
Yes,
I mean, he's on another level. Okay, 1 second. I have to do something real quick, real fast.
Okay, so anyway, guys, yes, but guys, please, if you can, if guys, please, let's show some support to Fatal and let's back this book. Let's back this book. This is first time getting a book out for Ninja Blast, and I hope he continues going. I hope he continues going ongoing, and I'm happy to support him, and I know so many people are happy to support him. And Nina's telling me to refresh. What we got? Boom!
Woo! All right.
Diggity.
All right. I wish I had a celebration clip.
Okay.
No, that doesn't count.
Yes, I'm back.
Dear God, no.
Oh, okay. You back, Fatal?
Yes, sir. I'm back.
You are at 12:30 now, so you got some more backers.
Oh, thank y'all so much. And
Yes,
that was a big jump too.
I know, right?
Jeez Louise, thank y'all so much.
You guys are incredible, guys. Please, let's keep this going. Like,
Let's keep this going. Let's keep the ball rolling.
when do you see this as kind of like an ongoing kind of series? Like
Yes,
something
I
you
do.
can keep. Okay.
Yes, I do. My plan is when this is complete and everybody wants it, I plan on putting out 2 more issues. If that is successful, then I want to put out an origins book between if you look closely, you see 2 old guys on there, and they're brothers. The guy with the white long beard, that's Ace Sensei, and the other guy with the gray beard, that's the general of Japan, and he is the brother of the sensei. His name is Gonto. The sensei name is Genshin. I want to do an origins book with them, and that origin book I want it to be brutal. Like I want the few.
Yeah.
I want it to be like some. You'll see a lot of blood. And as this book progress, like when you get to issue 2 and issue 3, I don't want to name it issue 2 and issue 3 because
No, not yet.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna have just names instead of issues. But when you get to the volume 2, volume 3, it's gonna get more violent.
Oh, that's gonna be
See this book right here. This is just the introduction to everybody, and of course there's gonna be some action stuff like you see on the screen right now, but more deep in that we get into the story is going to get more darker and it's going to get more violent.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Yes.
That's
man.
really awesome.
I've already got everything planned out.
You get now. I gotta ask. You get how many Easter eggs are we going to be expecting in the book? Because I'm somebody who likes going through and tries to spot Easter eggs, even on even in like CG books and other stuff. So, because I know you know how you're inspired. I'm looking forward to the Easter eggs.
You might see some stuff like you might see Fatal J in the background picking up a sword or handing. You might see
we
me.
gotta see that.
Oh, we gotta see that.
You might see me handing the sword to the main character. You know, and just it's gonna be some good stuff. It's gonna be some fun stuff you notice in the background is going on. You're gonna hear Circuit listening to certain type of music that you might be used to. It's gonna be some fun stuff.
Oh, I can't wait. I love those kind of Easter eggs. Those kind of, especially this kind of the subtle ones too.
I would laugh so hard if Fatal J would be in there and be like, "Hear this."
Are we gonna see? Now, here's the question: are we gonna see a koala in here?
You know what?
Oh my god!
You know what?
Jay Quallen.
Can we get a ninja koala?
Jay Quallen.
Guys, if you want to see a ninja koala in a future book, back this.
You might see one. You might see one. You never know.
Are we gonna get like a Sam's Cola sponsorship from there?
I need Sam Cola to sponsor me. As much as I've been promoting them, I know it's millions of people drinking Sam Cola because of me. So Sam Cola, you need to give me my check. Give me my check. I support you guys.
There you go. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. And one thing I want to bring up is that it's because I'm following like so many people and I'm following so many people. I back a lot of books on Indiegogo and Kickstarter, so it's always interesting kind of listening to just kind of following updates, kind of seeing how everybody kind of progresses with backing their books. As you know, one of the big ones is of course Uncle Ethan of Comicsgate, who's got his own freaking warehouse at this point.
Wow.
Freaking warehouse of books now. But yeah, it's interesting how just kind of how the process is, and he's got a team behind him and he's doing a lot of stuff himself. Although it does take time, but yeah, it shows the quality though. And it's great to just kind of see a lot of people just going into this kind of working with a team, working with having a sick group, or trying kind of going like Vinny and just kind of going on their own, kind of trying their own way to kind of send in, ship the books. Because for what many people don't know is that with Vinny Taramella, he spent this entire lockdown, this pandemic, he shipped 2,000 books.
Wow.
2,000 books throughout this entire lockdown. And has done at least over 6 campaigns as well.
That's amazing.
Yes. And I feel like there should be no excuse for us.
That's crazy you said that.
Studio.
That's crazy you say that, Makini, because I promise you I was thinking that exact same thing. It's no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
It's no excuse to go out there and follow your dreams.
Exactly.
Everybody always asks the question, what is the secret to success? I truly believe the secret is hard work.
Yep.
Exactly. I was raised on that. I was raised on that. So
I truly believe if you work hard and you're consistent and don't give up, you're eventually going to make it.
Exactly.
It might take you years.
That's true.
but it's going to be worth it in the end.
Well, I always
Or
think
worth
about
the payoff.
Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison was the guy that made the light bulb, right? Or the
Silence.
Well, the guy that made the light bulb or the telephone, whoever was that guy, before he made the light bulb, do you know he failed 1,000 times before he made that light bulb?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or what? Walt Disney. Walt Disney failed 1,000 times before Disney got took off.
Yep.
You got failure before you got to these big gigantic companies.
The one I really like, Michael Jordan was denied being on the high school basketball team.
Yep.
I love that one.
And now we call it. And you know what he did? He would go to the basketball court and make sure he made 100 shots in a row before he left the court. It's the hard work.
Exactly.
That's the thing,
And
man.
that page
You
is
got
looking
hard work,
beautiful.
and you can't be afraid of failing, and that's what keeps a lot of people from doing it. Is they don't realize that, it's sort of the joke. You fail your way to success, but that's the truth.
Yep.
I mean, if you have to just keep at it, and you can't be afraid to fail, because what you should be is afraid of not learning what you did wrong. Then you learn from it. Then you try again. Fall down 7 times, get up 8.
Yep.
Be afraid of the fact that your voice in your head that tells you it's a good day for you to practice what you love is louder than the voice saying, let's not do that today. Let's go do something comfortable, like play video games or stare at your phone for hours on end.
Yeah.
And that's really where a lot of people fail. There is their motivation. They're scared of doing something, of investing time and not seeing a reward for it. But if you never
Or
try
instant
it,
gratification.
if you never try it, you'll never know what you're really capable of. And Fatal J is really just a great example of that. How many years have you been an artist, sir?
Who, me?
7, right? You were 7 when you started drawing this.
Yeah. Yes, I was 7 years old. And the thing about this book right here, I could have drawn it myself, but my guy, he's so fast. I said, there's no way I could complete this book as fast as this guy. I'm gonna let him do it. But you're exactly right. I've been drawing ever since I was 7, maybe even younger than that. It's just that's what I'm remembering. Is 7 years old, drawing the Ninja Turtles, drawing ninjas, ever since I was 7.
So I was just using that to illustrate, and it's a perfect example of what you have there. You have decades of work. Makini has decades of work. And for people to look at what you guys do and get discouraged because they can't do a stick figure with good eyebrows, they need to step back and realize you've been doing this a lot longer than this afternoon.
You just had to take a shot at me, Bruce, didn't you?
I'm sorry. I was making fun of myself because I couldn't exactly what you did here.
I went to an art high school.
Oh, you're lucky there, Mads. We didn't have those. All we had were high schools where track and field was the only sport, and if you weren't good at math, you were destined to fail. That was my high school.
Look at you now.
Grade 9 was the only year. My grade 9 year was the last year my high school had a football team. They traded in to fund a music theater.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how hardcore my for the arts my high school is.
Ooh. All right. Well, I know this has nothing to do with anything as such, but Mads, if you haven't seen the new Tom Clancy's Without Remorse, the official trailer for the new Tom Clancy movie starring Michael B. Jordan, I think you would like it.
Okay.
And I watched the training that he did with Terran Tactical, and hot dog, man. That guy it's amazing what a little instruction can do. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Nice plug there, my friend. But no, you just kind of keep at it, just to stay par for the course. And I think about Jeff. Think about Jeff with World Class Bullshitters, and just kind of him going out there wanting to be a comic book artist when he was in college and such, and then just kind of having that discouragement. But finding that motivation back again when he started doing YouTube, when he started the channel, and when he met Uncle Ethan for the first time.
And I still don't understand that with Jeff, because have you seen Jeff art? He is
Yes, I have.
Jeff showed me his stuff Friday, and man, oh man, his art is so good. At one point he was showing me some stuff he did, and I honestly thought it was EVS that did it.
Right.
But that's Jeff, you know. So shout outs to Jeff. I'm supposed to be on High Council Tuesday night too.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
Nice.
Yeah,
Anyway, guys, yeah, and also back to Stealing Solo, the Fandom Menace edition on Indiegogo.
yeah, get that. That's gonna be a funny book.
Let's go. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and do a refresh just real quick. 12:45.
Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
We're growing.
Well, no, man, I couldn't listen to this man, telling us all about his inspiration and art and not be a backer. It just, I had to do it.
Thank you so much, my friend. I really
We'll
appreciate
move on to the next one. Let's go ahead and address the chat because we got a lot of people
Oh, is
popping in.
my fangirl showing? Hold on a second.
That's okay.
Wait, I don't even know
My
what.
fangirl was supposed to show. Give me a check. Anyway, yeah, we got like 21 people here watching. You guys are incredible. And yeah, guys, please back the book. And my chat just blew up. So let's go through
In the
it.
chat.
Curtis D, thank you for stopping by, my friend Curtis D, who does not take steroids. And he's all natural.
it.
I've always wanted to go to Montana. Just putting it out there. Wink. Thanks, Matt. I'm glad somebody's listening.
And Zero Rewind, thank you for stopping by. Let's see who else is here. Moira Kitty, thank you for stopping by, sweetheart.
Hello, Mora.
Let's see who else is here. Finn, the naked Nordic ninja.
That's a mouthful. That is, man.
Fine. Hail, sir. And who else? And I think, and of course, our favorite Ninja Turtle. Well, just our favorite turtle.
Shellback.
Hell yeah. Well, you know that the people in control of YouTube now, we always have to speak in code. It's almost like we're being censored out of existence.
Slowly but surely, yes, sir.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, they're going to hire ninjas to take each of us out. That's good. Okay, speaking of which, so let's dive into the story of this one without spoilers. Whatever you can talk about.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best.
All right,
Because
so
I'm horrible at spoiler-free videos. So I'm gonna try my best to be spoiler-free.
okay. Let me put it this way: the characters I'm drawing right now, if you could just give a little bit of a brief kind of synopsis of who each one is.
Okay, I got you. All
'Cause
right.
you can probably see the sketch work on each one. So
Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. The main character, which is Ace, he's pretty much an orphan that got found by Master Genshin, the guy with the long white hair. Master Genshin is a master of the Shadow Blast Ninjutsu arts, and the same as his brother. Now, the book is based on a long-going feud that's been lasting for years between General Gonto and Master Genshin. But Ace, at some point in the book, is going to fall in between that feud. And the reason why Ace is going to be in the middle of that feud is because Master Genshin hid something from him. And it's going to be such a big, epic secret that Ace is going to question everything and want to kill people. Now, when you look at the cover, I pretty much got everybody that's in the book.
sure, let me. Good.
I know. I'm surprised I didn't put the cover.
Yeah, I was like, wondering, yeah, because all I have is we have like the little smaller
Yeah, I need to put the
cover.
I might. Let me see if I can fix that. I probably let me see. I
Okay.
can tweet. I can tweet that right now. Let's
Okay,
see.
just let me know if I need to refresh. In the meantime, I'll just have the cover A and cover B.
Okay, but just try to squint if you can. But on the cover,
I'll zoom in.
okay. On the cover, I have pretty much all the people that's going to be in the book, and that girl that you see in the middle, that's Master Genshin's granddaughter, and she has two boys by her side. Now, on the left hand side, that boy with the crown on his head, he's going to be the child emperor of Japan, Neo Japan. He's going to be a bad character. He kind of
In fact, he's shown in the shown in this still right here. If I can find it.
Yeah, he's like Joffrey in Game of Thrones.
Yes,
He's going to be kind of like Joffrey.
okay.
And the other little boy that's on the side of her, that's her brother. And he's also trained in the Shadow Blast, the Jitsu arts. Now, at the bottom of the cover, you have all those ninjas, and then you have all those guys in masks. The guys in the blue mask, all those characters right there are bad characters. They're evil characters. The guys with the blue mask on, those are like the royal guards to the emperor. And the guys with the red ninjas suits on, those are General Ganto's secret ninja army that does the dirty work when he needs to assassinate somebody and nobody but he don't want nobody to know hiring assassins to kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing about it, General Ganto, he studies the same Jitsu arts that Ace and Genshin study. So he's a master too, but General Ganto wants to take over the world pretty much. He has that ambition to be great.
Mm-hmm.
And Sensei Genshin, Master Genshin, he's a master and he's very powerful, but he wants to live in the woods and be at peace. He's content with his life. So it's always been a clash between the brothers of ambitions for more, and then on the other side, being content. Now, if you look at Ace, now Ace is of African American race.
Mm-hmm.
General Ganto is going to be pissed. Okay, I'm getting into it too much. I'm telling too much.
Not too
Let
much.
me ask you this.
I'm telling too much.
Right. And from what it sounds
Okay,
like,
I guess I can say it.
It's a gaijin.
Yes, he's an outsider.
Yep.
He's an outsider, and Master Genshin taught an outsider the family secret ninjutsu arts.
Ooh.
And that's going to carry a lot into this the next issue and the issue after that. And that's pretty much all I can say at this point.
I love that. I love it. Absolutely love it.
That's a good story. That's a good story.
Thank you.
That's got some motivation. That's got a motivating factor as to why would a person want to pick up this? Why would they want to get addicted to this comic book?
Thank you.
And you have some great motivation there.
Thank you.
And one thing I really like about this, Fatal, is that you mentioned that in your video that it's just like there's gonna be no pages of nothing but full text, and it's gonna be straight straight as it is. It's a straight up story, straight up. It's all for enjoyment.
Exactly, because when you pick up a comic book, do you want to read a novel?
No.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. You should be able to speak the story. I mean, there's got to be points of importance so that the audience knows what's going on. But for the most part, it should be the art that draws you in.
Now, of course,
no pun intended.
It's going to be enough speech bubbles to give you the story, but I can't be like certain writers.
You can't. You can't be a show and not tell. You got to show it.
Yeah, and I mean, after a while, when you reading all those speech bubbles, it gets boring and dull. And it's like a little voice inside of you to say, "Hey, I'm just rush through this real quick. Or you get the urge to flip to the next page, and that's what I don't want people doing.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to really just enjoy the story, have enough words to give to get my point on that page, and then carry on to the next page.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100% on that. And you and from what you promise, and you will deliver on this, I guarantee, is that you're just delivering straight up story, straight up action. It's not some like, hero deconstruction that we see in a lot of books nowadays, especially from like DC and stuff, like the recent, like some of the Batman books under Tom King's run. It's not going to be anything where you're putting identity politics before story, and everything just falls apart like what we see in like Marvel and such like that. No, it's about books for the enjoyment. It's everything's there for a reason. Everything, and that's the sense I get. It's that you made those decisions you're making. There's a reason. There's a good reason behind it, and you find out why as the story progresses.
Yeah.
And that's something I'm really looking forward to.
But one thing they don't teach a lot of people about nowadays is, in certain cultures, if you bring an outsider into it and you start showing things of a more of a classified nature, there's a payment you got to make for that. Bruce Lee, that his entire career, because he was willing to show anybody the martial arts.
Bruce Lee had to fight a lot of people because he was showing the westerns, the arts, the secret Chinese arts of kung fu, and I kept that in the back of my brain with this story, with Genshin showing Ace the secret ninjutsu arts, and the story kind of grew after that. But it's crazy because I try to put into the story where people can see the person's side, each person's side in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody has a pretty good reason for what they're doing in this book. So it's going to be real interesting at the end of the day.
Yeah, man. Well, it's important. You want your villain, like a villain who's just bad or overly bad for the sake of it is boring, and it
is boring.
Like this guy is just evil for the hell of it. A good villain is always going to have a point of view you can kind of relate with. You can be like, this guy's bad, but he's not 100% like over the top evil.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
it's kind of like
you sympathize them enough, but not so much to take their side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see where they're coming from. It gives you that sort of that duality.
It's kind of like of course, this might be a dumb question, but you guys Lord of the Rings fans?
I'm not.
I've seen it. I'm not a major fan, but I do know it.
Okay, well, it's a wizard besides Gandalf named Saruman.
Oh yeah,
and Saruman, he turns bad in the Two Towers book, and the reason why he turns bad is because he wants to use the ring to fight Sauron. And you have to sit back and think, is that bad? Does that really make him bad?
Yeah.
But then on the other side, Tolkien gave a good reason why you should not use the ring for fighting, because it corrupts you in the inside. And that's what I kind of took from somebody like Tolkien when it comes to writing. Give us a bad villain, but give us a villain with a intent that people can view as, hey, that's not too bad. Instead of, like my friend said, just a straight up bad, evil person because he's a bad, evil person.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That's it in a nutshell.
Christopher Lee. He was a former...
Christopher Lee, yep.
Yes, former Special Air Service in
World War II. And he was Count Dooku in Star Wars.
Yes, he was.
And it's crazy because Count Dooku, now George Lucas did the same thing for his character. Count Dooku, when you look into the lore of Yeah, he wasn't bad.
He wasn't exactly a Sith in a way. Especially when you look into the Clone Wars and such, and how he had many scuffles with many of the different sports, including what's her name, Asajj Ventress.
But Count Dooku was trying to warn the Jedi what was going on with the Senate. He knew something wasn't right with the Senate, but the Jedi just looked at him as bad, as a Sith Lord. But I love that type of storytelling where you have a character that's the villain, but they have an intent that's not that bad. And I wanted to put that in Ninja Blast.
All right. Speaking of which, we got 44 backers now.
Whoa.
Yeah, coming up.
Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it.
Oh, 1 second.
And that drawing is fantastic.
Yeah, I just want to do something to help celebrate, and I'm always up for maybe hopes that maybe once the next issue is underway, I can maybe help. I can maybe be more part of it, or maybe I can be at least help in some way.
Yeah, Makini, I'm definitely gonna get you on the next one because trading cards and stuff like that. Man, you will be excelente for that.
And I know Jeff of World Class Wilshers wants you and me to do a second to be a part of another set of Fandom Minutes trading cards too.
Yeah, who was behind those? Because those was I love those.
That was Rookie Critic.
Was it Flip?
That was a part of Fandom Collective. That's Rookie Critic. That's
Little Miss Vixen. She was the one that designed them.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. They did tell me that.
Now let me ask you this. With just kind of everything just kind of unfolding, I assume there's going to be a lot of surprises in store for us, even within the first issue.
Yes. And it's going to be a lot of surprises that but the main character don't know.
Yeah.
Is it going to be like one of those instances where you're screaming at the book, like, come on, man, you're walking into a trap?
Yeah. Kind of, sort of, but you're gonna know a big secret before the main character knows the big secret. And when the character finds out that's
going to be where it that's going to be where it really enjoys, is that seeing how the character is going to react.
When he reacts, that's when all H breaks loose in Ninja Blast. Because that's when the book gets dark. That's when it gets violent. Like you see issue 1, this right here. This is just my life is great right now. But then all of a sudden, I just lost all my money, all my cars, all my house, my wife. People hate me and want to kill me. I'm not saying that happens in the book, but I'm just saying.
I was going to say, that sounds par for the course for most men now.
I was going to say, Fan, are you talking about your own life? I was like,
no, I'm just saying that all of a sudden your world turns upside down.
Well, that's good, man. Well, seeing like when a character, like what they lose, like you got the two angles, right? You got the one character, you see what life is like for them, then they lose everything, and then you see them like, in the fight back to get back what they basically lost, as opposed to the other ones where it's like the character's already lost everything, and now you're watching them. There's not that, it doesn't have the same sort of emotional connection. Like when you see what they have, then they lose it.
And once the world turns upside down, the only thing this character has to rely on is his nujitsu training.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he has. That's all he has. And trust me, he's going to use it.
He's going to need it.
he's going to need it, and he's going to use it. And that's all I can say, because then I'm going to tell too much.
Okay. One thing I do want to ask. can you at least talk about the world just a little bit?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
The aesthetic, the atmosphere, the aesthetic, and such. Because I know you're bringing. You said You said Neo Tokyo, so this is going to be a futuristic setting, correct?
It's going to be futuristic, but it's not going to be quite. It's not going to be cyberpunk.
It's not going to be cyberpunk, like Akira, or
it's not going to be like Akira. It's going to be almost their future, because you're going to see, of course, like Circuit. He's a flying robot that talks funny, has his own personality. You have like the bikes. You have his bike. But besides that, those minor little technologies, it's going to be just like the present world. But you can tell
it's not too distant future.
Yeah, future, but not distant.
It's not too distant future, but you're going to see technology that's definitely futuristic. But you're not going to go through a door and it slides open. You're going to have to open the door. You're not going to have cars driving by themselves. You're gonna see regular cars we have today. It's gonna be like that.
Would you say it's something like Cyberpunk 2077, but not too dystopian in a way, or it doesn't go that kind of the way that world did? Or
it won't be on that level, because like on like Cyberpunk and Blade Runner type stuff, you have people that's like fully cybernetic or half.
Yeah.
It's not going to be none of that. Everybody is fully human in this.
Okay. But let me ask you this. Would it be, I guess I wouldn't really count ninjutsu as something like magic, but there is spiritual and almost somewhere magic elements, correct? Or is it kind of something that is more, feels like it's more grounded?
Okay. You remember Ninja Scroll, right?
Yes.
Okay. Take away the demons that he fought. What was the main character name? Jubai, right? Jubai?
I think Jubei.
Jubei Kigagami.
Okay. Take out the demons. Jubi. You remember his skills, right? He was just a regular human. Okay. With Ace and Master Genshin and Master and General Ganto, they can do a tad bit more than what Jubi do. Just a tad bit, not much. Like they can jump a little bit higher than he can.
They can be seen as, because they're seen as masters, they're seen as, as masters pretty much.
they all the way human, but they have a tad bit more than what a human can do based on the ninjutsu arts that they learned.
Right.
So it's not gonna be like a magic element. It's just these dudes, when they pick up a sword, 9 times out of 10 you're going to die, because they're that good with swords. Like they so good with swords, all they need is a sword in a gunfight. That's how good they are.
Something that it could, basically basic stuff like, so we're getting stuff like, somebody like slicing a bullet in half.
Not quite that.
Or deflecting bullets or something like that.
not quite that either. It's just that they know how to maneuver enough not to get shot.
That's true. Yeah, I agree.
I tried. When you pick up the gun and get ready to squeeze the trigger, they've already thought how to duck or maneuver before the bullet actually releases. It's going to be like that.
Okay, now you get me more excited. Yes. Anyway, it's the usual plug as well, guys. So we got some backers on the stream. We actually got more than I thought that we were going to get.
Oh man, that's so awesome.
So let's refresh. 1,260. Let's see if we can get to 1,300.
We got 4
at the end of this stream with 44 backers.
44 backers. Thank y'all so much.
All right.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mads. I'm sorry.
What was Mads? Mads was out the whole time?
Yeah, Mads is in the backstage.
Oh, okay. That's a good song.
Okay, that counts as one.
Mm-hmm.
And me accidentally ripping my cord mic out, ripping my headphones out of my mic, that counts as two. Because and then so we got one more. Then I play the clip.
no heaven's door.
Okay, what else? You know what? Let's go through the tiers. Let's go ahead and talk about the tiers we got going on here. So, sorry. So first, just to let you guys know, Bruce and Dashley, have you guys backed it?
Yeah.
Which tier?
I just picked up the B cover.
Thank
B.
you.
Okay, you got the alternate cover. Okay, the variant cover.
Thank you.
And Dashley?
Yo.
Did you back it yet?
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
I am. See, new number 52. Hold on a second. I'm still looking at my receipt.
Don't dox yourself.
Oh, yeah. So, anyways, I live at. Yeah.
I love visitors.
Yeah, come on in. You know, Dave Chappelle says the shotgun loading, the universal sign for get the F out. But yeah, no, I got it back, and I'm going with the standard cover.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Yeah, oh, man,
So,
I look forward to it.
So, me and Mads, what about you? Oh, sorry.
It is just the beginning of the month. You have to wait for me to get something a little extra.
Mads, you know what? You don't have to do anything because you've already done it. And all you have to do, and that goes out to everyone. If you can't purchase right now, that's absolutely fine. But this is what I want you to do. If you could just share the link, that will be just like buying the book as well.
Exactly. Share it out, guys.
Yeah.
It's greatly appreciated. So me, I mentioned this last night. Me and Nina, I got the cover with the 11x17 print.
Okay, great.
And I'm gonna hang it up on my wall too. So
hey, that's what it's there
and
for.
I know
man.
Culture got the larger. Well, I know Culture got the one of the larger tiers as well. I think one of the standoff prints.
Culture, thank you so much. And I was surprised somebody got the original art. Right.
The highest tier is the original art print, and somebody actually got it.
That's that's a beautiful piece right there. That's my favorite piece right there when they're training. Oh man, I love that piece. But I'm gonna put some more original art too on there later.
That's awesome.
I didn't think nobody was gonna dig the original art, but like they do. So
yes, they did. Yes, they did. So I guess after now here's my question: Are you gonna put this on? Are you gonna have this on in demand, or once after the 30 days are up, it's up?
It just depends on the people. If I keep getting pledges and stuff like that, and I might do in demand. Because I got the option to do in demand. I think I might do in demand. But the plan is, and I'm praying and I'm hoping, I can start shipping out this book in June.
That's the target.
That's the target, is June.
Yeah. Because once the 30 days are up, let me ask you this: how, as far as just kind of progress on the book goes, if you can't like explain, like how far are you into the just kind of if you have a progress?
Half the book is done, and currently my artist is working on the other half as we speak. So when this campaign is done, the book is going to be done.
That's perfect.
And the only reason why I'm raising funds for this book is because shipping is a mofo.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And I know considering people, especially we got you got some people here, and especially in our chat, who are outside the U.S., such as Mad, such as
Canada,
and Dashley, and you have Time Profit over in England, and of course we got some of our friends over in Australia as well.
Yeah.
So I could totally understand that.
But at the end of the day, everybody's going to get their book. They're going to get their book.
That's Oh my god, that's gonna be awesome, guys! Please do what you can. Please back this. This is gonna be This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great for us. It's great for. Now, here's my question: Are you gonna go on a? Are you gonna go on kind of a? I guess you could say like a campaign tour. Gonna be just kind of stopping into other. Because I know you said you have the High Council next.
Yeah, I'm going on everybody's channel.
Okay, so you're gonna try to get on Uncle Ethan's stream. Try to get on, just try to as many people as possible. I know Vinny and they also I think Red Gates too will want to try to have you on as well.
I've been wanting to get on Red Gates channel for the longest, so I can't wait for that. I think I'm gonna be on Mandy's show eventually. I'm gonna be on another channel, Draw and Talk, on Wednesday. I'm trying to be on everybody's channel.
Hey, Fatal.
Yes, sir.
Fellow Texan, I gotta ask you, man. We got some places around here that they love the comics, but they don't sell the comic books because of a lot of BS that you have to do. You have to stock your shelves with so many copies of this stupid variant of Batman or this crappy cover of female Thor. You know what I'm saying? But are you putting out some feelers as to do a tour here locally? Because we're going maskless on Wednesday, and man, it's high time we got back to making an economy again. It'd be sure as hell nice to know that one of the better comic creators that we got in the FM is going to be hitting a 210 for a tour sometime soon.
You know what?
That's
a great idea.
Did you ever consider doing a tier for retailers?
I did, and then nobody really wanted.
Oh, so okay. Because I noticed that when you first saw it go live, I noticed there was a tier for just like 100 books just for the retailers.
Yeah. And I stayed there for a while, and the same thing for the digital. I thought people was going to be into the digital, and I took that off.
Well, it's hard with retailers because of the aforementioned. You got to be shackled to Wizards or
Diamond or whatever publisher, whatever current retail shipping. Yeah,
and if you put up a guy that's Comicsgate or almost Comicsgate, you know you're going to get blacklisted. But I think if you just kind of like made a guerrilla tour and just was like, I'm going to be in this town on this day. My people, let me know where to show up. I'll be there.
You know what, though? That's an awesome idea, and I think I might do a guerrilla tour because my plan is just people to see this book, and I want to see people reactions. I want people to know, hey, this is cool. I want to see another one. That's the reaction I'm looking for. Or I take criticism well. So I want you to look through the book, read it, and say, hey, you could have did this better. You could have did this. And I'm not the type of person that gets mad at that. It only makes me better.
Right. And something to always keep in mind is that a lot of people feel, and I've learned this from, your boy Zach over at Comics Matter, is that although a digital tier is welcome, a lot of people, myself included, prefer a physical copy.
That's true.
Prefer physical copies.
But I'm learning. I love that on Indiegogo. If a tier is not working out well or nobody is getting the perk, then you can take it off and try something else. And that's good. That's good for me to know. Hopefully, if I do the next issue, I will know what works and what doesn't work. And that's okay. That's good. It's perfectly fine because I want to know what works and I want to know what doesn't work.
Right. Now one person I can recommend because he does a spotlight streams on Tuesday, and that's Raging Golden Eagle. If you may not have heard of him, but he's also another member in CG. He has his own manga on Indiegogo called Blade Devil. And he's been working on it for a couple of years. It's been back in there. I think you should definitely hook up with him at some point if you want to just as another part of your kind of like your streaming tour, just kind of going around channels, just kind of help promote the book, you know?
Most definitely.
So But yeah, there's plenty of people. If anything, maybe should hook up with Tugs or Yellow Flash.
Well, I talk to Yellow Flash from time to time. I didn't know Yellow Flash do anything with comics. He do stuff with comics.
Yes, he does. He does comic reviews on his secondary channel.
And I talked to Gary from Nerd
Hail, Gary.
Yeah, Gary said he gonna help me out with some stuff. So this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good campaign.
Guys, let's campaign Fatal. Let's campaign to get Fatal on Friday Night Tights.
Oh man, that would be that would be bananas. Because I'm my mind blown. I'm on How Council again. This will be the third time I'm on.
Third time.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's amazing, man. It truly is amazing.
It's amazing. And I love that piece you're drawing. Now the reason why I made this is a secret from Fatal J. The reason why I made Genshin look like that with the long hair and the white beard. I love wizards, man.
I was assuming you had a Gandalf vibe, although I figured it was going to be a Splinter type character.
He's definitely a Splinter type character. He definitely a Gandalf Merlin type character.
Right.
Well, I mean, you also have that one sage in every martial arts film that they've got the long beard, the long hair.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with putting good stereotypes.
Absolutely.
Borrow from the best.
Difference with my character, because like when you had Gandalf, think about it. Gandalf didn't have any flaws. He was perfect. He was the perfect teacher. He was the perfect wise man. My character, he has that one thing that messes up his perfectness. He has that one thing.
Let me show you one thing, and I'm gonna try not to. I'm not trying to dox myself or anything.
Oh man, I love the gaming keyboard. I just seen it. Like I saw a sneak peek of it.
Okay.
Damn,
so
gay keyboard.
Sparkle.
So I have a shelf of this is like my art book shelf. This shelf specifically is for all of the independent / Comicsgate books.
That's
and
awesome.
I will be so happy to have this on my shelf along with stuff like Jawbreaker, stuff like Ironside, Cyberfrog, stuff like that. Then you have like the Marvel and DC shelf at the bottom. So yeah, I look forward to this. So.
Thank you so much, man. And I'm excited about the EVS book that I backed. Did Rainbow Brute?
Brute, yes.
I can't wait. Because that's just so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't wait to see that though. That's like mind blowing that he came up with that. That book is gonna be insane.
Also, I'll let you know, Fatal, that if you ever do your Guerrilla tour, I gotta make sure that the next time I go back home, I'll try to stop by.
Okay.
Because I'm from North Texas as well. So,
okay.
Yeah. It's funny. It's kind of a small world though. So yeah.
Small world, man. 19K Potts, he from Texas.
We got a lot of people, boys. We got a lot of people at home.
Christy,
Christy,
Texas,
Nerd
and Canada.
Cookies
Those
as
where
well.
your fans are coming from.
Nerd Cookies is from Texas. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's from San Antonio.
My nerdy home, Stephanie, she's from Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may not hear from me because I've been in California for like a decade now. Sometimes some accent kind of kicks in a little bit. You hear it subtle.
My accent is super strong. It's no doubt I'm from Texas.
Bruce, you can hear it straight up.
Been here for 10 years now. Love it.
And he's a Midwestern.
Stop rubbing it in, god damn it. Got him up here freezing my ass off.
But Sophia, what you don't know is that it's apparently state law for me to at least have one Canadian on stream, so I have two.
Hey, nothing wrong.
3 counting Pat Steven.
I love Canadians, man. I heard the most beautiful people from Canada.
I.e. Mads, who is
Mads, she joined Jackson. She joined Jade. That's right.
And that dragon emblem in the back is tight. Holy moly.
Brilliant. I know Matt's not hearing us. I'm just waiting.
She's hearing you. She ain't saying nothing.
We can fanboy for Mads. Woo!
I thought I was supposed to be the one fanboy in here. Yet y'all supposed to hold me back. I guess not.
back, you wild beast.
So now I want to speak a hypothetical scenario. Say if Ninja Blast did get picked up by Netflix or anime company, who would you have in mind, or what would your reaction be to it? I'm just
y'all ever seen an anime called Afro Samurai?
Oh yeah. No, man, I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Yes. I have both of it.
Whoever freaking did that, they would be the first choice of mine. Oh man, that anime was incredible. Voiced by Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
Who would have believed Samuel L. Jackson voicing a freaking anime?
Well, he does like anime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Among other things.
So whoever,
please tell me there's an Easter egg to Afro Samurai in this. Please tell me there's got to be.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I hope so.
But you know what was the crazy thing about Afro Samurai that I liked?
Uh-huh.
Afro Samurai took place like in two eras. Like
it's like a weird era because it's like feudal Japan.
It's feudal Japan.
But they have cell phone, but there were cell phones.
And remember, he fought a robot, an Afro
robot too. I was like,
so it was actually three eras in Afro Samurai.
It's weird.
Then if you read the manga,
mm-hmm.
You remember when he climbed the mountain to fight Justice?
Yes.
Okay, if you read the manga, when he climbed that mountain, he was in New York, but it was abandoned New York.
It's a weird kind of like
it's weird, man. Because when he was walking to Justice headquarters,
mm-hmm.
he was walking on a highway. So I don't know what era he was in, but it was cool. I kind of took that. I kind of took elements from that, but mine is is just modern.
Yours is just more grounded. It's more
grounded.
Well, that's the thing, man. It's like because it's not real life. So people be like, well, if it's feudal, can there be this? Can there be that? It's like, no, this is just creativity and it's cool. And if people like it, that means it wins.
Well, it's funny because everybody dress feudal. But then you have scenes where people shooting you with rocket launchers and guns.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds like the last time I went to Japan.
And then you have someone with a BFG. I was like, what?
Yeah. But then when you look at their houses, it's like old school feudal Japan type houses.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, you know.
I like it too. It's just
that's
like,
insane.
Wow.
But yeah, I will want. I think the company's called Gonzo. Mm-hmm. They will have first picks if that happens. And if that happened to me, life is complete.
We're not saying, but if there's any like Netflix, representatives,
in the chat, just saying. A lot of popularity.
Everybody will see the stream eventually.
Yeah.
From its humble beginnings.
This is where it started.
Man, you could be like, I don't know, man. You could pull Robert Kirkman, make this like the next Walking Dead.
Yeah. Robert Kirkman, everything he hitting is gold now, man. Because you see Invincible is supposed to be on Amazon.
Yeah, Invincible is gonna be like, I saw a trailer for that.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that too. That looks really good.
Absolutely. Oh man. Guys, let's we're gonna do a refresh here. Let's see.
Just on the subject of that, I've always liked Samurai Jack. I mean, like for its art style, like
heck yeah.
1260. Come on, let's get to 13. Guys said, don't get
filtered. You guys are watching on Rewind.
If by HBO, and it's gonna be recommended if you like the Snyder Cut. Booyah!
Listen, if you're watching this on the Rewind, do yourself a favor, follow the Indiegogo link and buy it because I know you want to. You know you want to. I was not going to buy it today. It's $15 American. no shipping in the United States. It is probably the least expensive creator dream I've seen on Indiegogo, Kickstarter, ever.
Thank you.
And I've got to say that if you really are trying to figure out, is this a water bill or is this, listen, put it on your bookmarks.
Put your bookmarks. You got 30 days.
And take care of it in a few days.
And it likely could go to in demand. It could.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I really appreciate it. And if you can't get it right now, like you said, get it in a few days. But if you can't get it right now, please just share it, because that's enough for me. And you have the icons where it's Facebook, you can share it on Twitter. Just please share it.
And if all else fails, if you miss this campaign, one of the best things, and I think one of my favorite, a few of my campaigns I back, one of them is Common America, is that they do a tier where you get both the first issue and second issue. So make sure the people who did miss out on the first book can still get hands on the first book. It'll just be bundled with the second book. Something always to think about.
But everything we've seen so far, I made this decision to jump today. It looks too good not to.
Yeah.
And this is the thing right here. If you just get a comic, you're not just getting a comic. I'm sending some more goodies in there. It's not gonna just be a comic book in there and wham bam, thank you, ma'am, it's over.
No.
I'm packing some stuff in there with that comic book. So you're gonna get a bang for your buck. Trust me.
There's goodies already for people who subscribe to the mailing list.
Yep.
And we've been pumping the mailing list for the past like half a year.
Months.
Mm-hmm.
If you on the email list and you join and you're a backer, you're getting a 5-inch 3-inch die cut sticker.
Sweet.
Which is the Ninja Blast logo. So there you go. The gift to keep on giving.
I would love to see this get trending.
Yeah. It's like Ray Strauss says, screw it, just go to HBO Max. In fact, let's do this. Come on, let's make it Zack Snyder's Ninja Blast. Come on, let's make it happen.
Now that will be a big honor right there. To have Zack Snyder involved with my project.
And a little bit of Little Bear as well.
I know. I heard somebody say, "You have a good day, though."
Yeah, sorry. She was out playing with Grandma, and they just got back in with some pho.
But she sounds like a sweet little girl.
She is.
She is.
You have a good day.
Sweetheart 90% of the time.
90%.
90%. I understand.
See, we only see her 90% of the time.
She is my kid. She has her moments.
What I hate is that you have good, well-intentioned artists with raw talent beyond measure, and they do a program, they do their one thing to try to get their feet off the ground, and people don't support it. This would be a shame if people pass this by, because while you guys are listening to it and you're already fans of the Fandom Menace, really what you should be doing, if you're not going to get it today, and I understand that, share it. Get it on your Facebook, get it on your Twitter if you still have it. If you use other social media, Parler, Gab, Minds, make Fatal J famous, okay?
Yes.
And for the low price of just getting the foot in the door so he can get that comic book in your hands, you're going to help him make a decision in his future. Is he going to continue doing what he's doing, or is he going to do this art full time? Is he going to be able to make that jump? And that would be really amazing. It might take him 2 or 3 years. He's been doing this art for decades.
Yep.
It's a dream project.
And I gotta address a comment from Time Prophet. You forgot the boobs. I'm just like, listen. I'm just waiting till I see a female ninja in the book. Then I will do fan art of that.
That's right.
Promise,
Keep
please,
them waiting.
Please. I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping. Don't say anything. I'm just hoping. Maybe
be a
the
surprise
next
for
issue.
a future. That'll be man.
I know,
after
right?
the release, after everyone gets their copies, we'll have Fatal J back on the stream for the reveal
Issue
party.
2, second issue,
Yeah.
or something like that. It's just
Well,
like,
you know, just thinking about it, I only have 2 women in this comic book. It just hit me. Okay, you see the girl right here?
yes.
Okay, now scroll down. Keep scrolling down until you get to the standoff print. Go back up.
Oh.
You pass this one of the perks.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, now go kind of
I can't see.
Can you zoom? But okay, that lady in the pink, that's the queen. She's going to be in there too. Not the print that's on the left hand side, but on the perk. You see her in the pink?
Yes.
No, not her where your arrow at, but on the standout
right?
print. Yeah. There.
Okay.
Hey, Fatal.
Yeah.
Did you watch a lot of anime when you were a young kid, like 8, 9 years of age?
Yes.
Do you remember a show called Transor Z?
No, I don't remember it. What
Okay.
was it about?
It was about a giant robot that the pilot had a young female friend that she helped him out, become the hero that could pilot this giant robot that would save the world at various points. And then eventually she got her own robot. Well, anyway, the princess that you have drawn here, it just looks like Jessica from Transor Z.
Wow.
And I just saw that. I'm like, man, that looks like that kicked off a 40-year-old memory.
And that's perfect. Because I was telling John Toss about this book. I said this book right here pretty much represents nostalgia. So I want people when they read this book to get that feeling of when they was in the 90s or when they was in the 80s. So that really made me smile because I'd never seen that show, but that's crazy how you could relate that to the show you used to watch as a child. Because when you go back to being a child, man, being a child was awesome because you didn't have no worry, stress. You didn't have bills to worry about. All you had to do was what type of cereal you was going to eat before you watched Saturday morning cartoons. That was your biggest decision of the day. So that's perfect. Very perfect.
Go ahead. I don't know if you can.
Sorry, guys.
Boom. All right.
No. I just want M. Dashley to kind of just put this down. This is a reminder, just to remind me. It's something I need to do at the end of this stream.
Roger that.
Yeah. Anyway, you know what? You've Fatal, just with what you're doing here, you've really got so many people excited, and because you have already a huge support behind you, and it's great to see that. And so we know that this book is going to be very successful, and we know this campaign is going to be completely funded.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so.
I think also one of the best things is that you might be inspiring people to actually go for it on their own. And before we go there, let's see what Bruce Lombardo's got on screen. What you got for us, Bruce?
Okay, this her?
Yep, this is her. That's what it reminded me of.
I have never seen it, and I usually watch the stuff like Speed Racer, Gundam.
Yep.
I love the first series Gundam. Even though Gundam has some amazing seasons, to me, it's still nothing better than that first one.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like, what is it? The Robotech, part of the Macross.
Man,
that's going back.
Robotech is amazing. And I don't know if I should be doing this or saying this. If you don't know what Robotech is, go on YouTube, the whole first season. The whole first season on there. I was
crazy,
watching
man.
that the other night. Robotech is off the hook, man.
Yeah, because you're looking at like just the art that was coming out of Japan at the time compared to the art that was coming out on this side, and you just see like this was the same era, but it's so like I mean they were ahead by leaps and bounds, and I mean you can see it now. You know, like some of the new anime that's coming out is artistically is just outstanding.
Yeah,
And this, and like I said, it's just you've really went out and made this your own, and don't be surprised if this stream or just other streams that you've inspired people to do the same. Fatal. I mean,
I hope so, man. Because why go through life scared, or why go through life playing it safe? When you really want to do something, just do it. If you fail, learn from that and keep it moving. I like what Casino said. He said, I forgot what he said. I just got a brain fart.
It was
that
moving,
fast.
and it was important. That's as well.
important.
Remember,
That's
man.
all we know. It was important.
I just
get
went
out there
brain
and do it.
dead that fast.
Was it on last night's stream?
It was on last night's stream.
Okay, then we might have to look
got
back.
it. I
Okay.
got it. It left my
Okay.
mind for like 3 seconds. But he basically just said, keep moving forward.
Absolutely.
Just keep moving forward. If something messes up, jump over it and keep moving forward.
Agreed 100% on that one.
Just keep moving forward.
Because I ain't gonna lie, Fatal. I was kind of working on this last night. I was working on this last night after, during, and after the stream, and you got me thinking. You got me thinking about my own ninja stuff.
You need to.
Oh yeah, man, Maki, you know it.
I don't know if I should share it. I don't know if I should show it off.
I've been seeing the stuff you do. You've been drawing the katanas.
I don't know. Should I show it off, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody,
All right,
keep your eyes open.
All right, we're gonna deviate just for a moment. Okay.
Nice,
Okay.
yeah.
Do it.
But unlike on that thing there, Fatal, something that I was told recently was, a lot of people why they won't go after what they want in life in any way like that, artistically or, job or whatever, is that they'll say like, oh, there were too many obstacles in my way, or, the path was too difficult. They don't realize that those obstacles are the path. Those obstacles have to be overcome,
Exactly.
and that is the way forward. You're not gonna be able to skirt around these things. You have to go through them or over them.
Watch this. I took a trip to Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
and it changed my life. I literally, those people are poor over there. Beautiful country, but they're poor. I literally saw people do amazing things to make money every day. It was a guy with no arms, stepped in front of a van, a tour van, did 2 flips in the air and landed on his feet with no arms. And that's how he made money every day.
Whew.
This guy with no arms taught himself how to do flips. And I'm talking about not just one flip. He was flipping constantly, just flipping and flipping. There was no way I could have not given him money for doing that.
So he was flipping amazing.
He was flipping amazing. But that changed me forever, because if this guy figured out how to make money, what is stopping us from pursuing our dreams when we already have all the tools that most countries don't have? I saw one woman, she had made wooden toys, took wood, carved it, and was selling it. One woman, she went to the beach, made necklaces, and was selling them. So what stops me? What stops me? But these people can create things by using their brain. What's stopping us? Now that guy could have easily, with no arms, said, "Oh, I don't have no arms. Life is over for me." But he gets up out of the bed every day, stops tour vans, and does flips for a living and make money doing it. We don't have no excuses.
Yeah, no excuses.
No excuses.
Well, I mean, I was going to say if it was somebody on this side of the world, they'd probably step out in the van and then try to get hit and sue them. But that's how they roll over here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I have it up and ready. Before we go, before we move on, this little segue here. I'll still get back to it. Just want to say, guys, please, if you guys haven't backed Ninja Blast, please do it on the stream. Let's get Fatal to 1,300 before the stream's over.
Let's do
Let's
it.
try to get Fatal to 1,300.
Is it possible?
Or at least before the end of the day. Let's try to get let's get that extra 40 for the end of the day. There's 28 days left. You're already off to you released it on Friday, and with this much, you're with your fact that you're already at 38%.
My mind is blown. Just 2 days
incredible.
in, my mind is blown.
And this is your first Indiegogo campaign.
Yep, it's blown.
So that's impressive. So yeah, guys, please back it. Let's just if it hasn't changed your mind yet, please let this change your mind. Back this. Okay, back this. You got somebody here making fan art of it live,
and it looks beautiful.
Okay, now we're gonna steer just for a moment, just for a few minutes, and because it is related to this. Because Fatal, like I said, when I was working on this last night, you got me thinking. You got me thinking about my own ninja stuff.
I think you should, sir. And then maybe we can cross over.
Yeah, man.
Maybe our characters can fight each other,
Let me ask you this. Let me ask Fam and Dashley this. Are you guys familiar with this series called Senran no Kagura?
What's the American name for it?
No, that's just the full name. Okay, never mind. It's basically Naruto just with fan service.
Can you Google it?
Fan service. Yes, you can Google it up.
Because I don't even know where to start. I don't even know the first letter. I don't even know the first letter to put down on the internet.
Okay, let me show you this because I've been doing something like this in the back of my head for years and such. And it is with ninjas, except this is an all-female cast. Because why not? So, how do I bring this up? It's like they're all ninjas, of course. And it deals with basically a war between clans that pretty much shakes an entire city to its core. The idea was called Toshi versus. It was this kind of an inspired by that, where it is an all-female cast with just like ninjas was like all characters, but the idea was that it's all urban, like everything is dressed in the street aesthetic that I was doing the whole time, and it's like cool stuff like this.
You're practically showing us your comic. Like that's what I'm
seeing.
Well,
no,
here.
These are just art. This is just art.
All we need are some speech bubbles and a little connectivity between them.
This is just art. So it's just like art for like character designs, art for like.
So your ninjas, this is just an all-female clan.
Mostly.
Sign me up.
Yes. Mostly female clan.
Because this put me in the mind of like in the Wonder Woman movies or in the comics with the Amazonians. But who have ever did an all-female ninja clan though? That's gonna be fun. Because I'm gonna tell you what female ninja I love. You ever seen Sin City?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Lil Miko?
Mm-hmm.
That's a badass character, man.
But yeah, it was just kind of like an idea of just like street ninjas because it's all very on the street level. It's the fact the attire is very utilizes more street culture for this style, such as sneakers and stuff like that. The idea was that one clan who's basically kind of taken over the entire taken over most of the country and just kind of put in everything in just kind of this like regime or something like that. And then you have like this one city is just kind of like one of the last bastions of like freedom or something like that. And it's something that kind of goes into like a political edge, something goes into just kind of and it basically goes into like imagine like a turf war between ninja clans, pretty much.
Jeez. Sounds like
That
my
sounds
old neighborhood.
good.
But yeah, that was just kind of stuff that kind of grew of that because I like doing urban centric attire, because I like doing cityscapes, because I like doing street stuff. So I figured just kind of keep that ninjas with the kind of that street look. But yeah, that was just kind of something that just kind of, it was just kind of bouncing back and forth in my mind for ideas for the past, I would say probably since 2017, for probably about 3 years, and just kind of never
Dude,
really kind of worked with
are any
it.
of these ones on imprint?
No.
Because they should be. I'm just saying, and I'm pretty sure Bruce will back me on that one.
I'm just waiting for Bruce to say something. That was like
I'm just waiting for you to put it up there.
I got too much stuff. There's so much stuff I got to put on imprint anyway. So
Yeah, there you have it.
But yeah, one of the like the last thing I did was just like a series of like origin prints of like each of the characters, just kind of depicted kind of beforehand. But yeah, it was just something I played with. I was just playing with a lot of times, but you know, listening to following Ninja Blast for a long time, and listening to Fatal talk about this, this past weekend, it just got me to think about it. So it was just something it was just something to just maybe I could dip with, maybe I could touch, maybe I can step back into that just a little bit.
Makini, I want to tell you something that I've always thought about.
What's that?
You could make a lot of money with street racers. And I'm going to tell you why. The way you draw cars is mind-blowing. And you draw them in a way like Fast and Furious, and not the new ones, but the first two movies. Those street cars, I'm telling you, if you did like posters for that genre of people, man, you'll be a billionaire, man.
Hey guys,
And prints for cars too, man.
Do you get your inspiration from that?
Dude, if you can see like a car with 3 maids drawn on the hood of it, okay? I'm just saying.
That's my
should we tell Fatal?
Go ahead.
Well, now you have to.
What did I do? I just blew his mind talking about cars or something.
Well,
Just picking up on that psychic wave.
let's put it this way. That Ninja Girl stuff, that started like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I had something that's been starting like 5-6 years ago. And I actually did a stream talking about it. Let me share my screen again. I've told people that if I ever even get into the even think about putting a book together, this is what I wanted to put together. And that's just a logo for it.
See?
So
That's that May 7th stuff, Makini.
I know. It's that kindred spirits, apparently.
That's the Taurus, man. The Taurus is here, man.
I know. So this was another. I did a whole. I took it down, no, but I did an entire stream talking about this. It's called Midnight Rush, and the idea that it is street racing. It is actually set in a not too distant future, which kind of similar to yours a little bit, but mine's okay. Anyway,
Crossover.
Mine's too grounded.
It shouldn't have the same world.
I don't know. Mine's too grounded in reality, though.
What is it? I reject your reality and substitute it for my own.
Okay, it's more like a positive future. It's like an automotive. It's like a future where automotive brands are at war with each other, and it's gone into the streets. But Midnight Rush was a street racing kind of story. Street racing kind of world that I would love to make I would love to make this into a manga at some sort, just because one, Need for Speed is one of the inspirations. Ridge Racer is one of the inspirations, especially for the game's aesthetic. And of course, one of my favorite mangas and one of my favorite animes is, of course, Initial D. So I wanted to do something like that, and because of my love of racing games as well, I just kind of put ideas together. This was just kind of it started out as just kind of like a series of drawings, a series of characters and such that I even predates even before like 2014. That I just decided there's like, I found a place I could put all those ideas together. And by the way, this is like a folder of all the stuff I've ever did of this, just Midnight Rush in general. And this dates all the way back to 2015. Yeah, August 2015.
Wow.
I've had this idea for years. It's just, I just need to put the story. I just need to put a good story together because I have the world and everything set. In fact,
get into the fandom and find an editor. Find an editor.
In fact, Mads, Bruce, and M. Dashley, I did a whole stream talking about this.
Yeah, I remember.
I've seen you.
So you say, man, you got all the material. You just need to put it down on paper and get it edited. Together. Yeah, man. Like it's like you're looking at a bunch of puzzle pieces that you created, and then you just gotta put them.
Yeah, just gotta put a story. But a good one though. That's the thing. Is like the question is like it's a good one though. But yeah, it's.
Makini, I'm going to tell you something. No matter what you do when you look at your own art, it's never going to come off as perfect.
No, you're going to always want to edit it and re-edit and redo it.
If you look at your work the first time and you say, this is awesome and I am great, you are going to end up like the same people that are making comics and the new BS we're dealing with right now, who were never told by their instructors that the material they were making was shit and they need to redo it. You should be your toughest critic, and I already know that you are. So just got to take that leap, bro.
I don't want to be.
Otherwise, you're going to have a co-star named Geode, and it's going to tank the entire
Okay.
Pump the brakes.
But yeah, Fatal. Yeah, it's just been building, but it's just that it's just been inspiring to just kind of see you just going at it. It's something that you've been having for ever since you were a kid, and actually putting it together. So
I've been drawing Ace forever, man. I've been drawing him forever.
I draw so much multiple stuff now. It's just
oh man, that looks awesome too, man. And I like how you made Genshin his eyes pure white. And you gonna keep it white
I still
like
haven't put the eyes yet. I still haven't put in the eyes
yet.
Okay. I'm still working on it.
Yeah, Zero is like what Zero Rewind is saying. Makini, you got racers, sponsors, corruption, crime, drama, love story. You got a gold mine on your hands.
Yeah, and I got plenty of cat, and I got plenty of female characters too, despite the main character is a male.
Harem anime.
Well, no, not that way, but
yeah, don't go down that dark road. It's
no, let's not go there.
I almost said something that had self-censor. My bad.
No, even that, and it's just like I got a bunch of ideas for stuff. And the thing is, with the Ninja Girls one, it was just like I could create something out of this. It's gotta be good though. It's gotta be something that's gonna make sense and actually work.
No, you're right. It's gotta be good. It's gotta be good because you have to have a high standard for the art you're creating. You can't look at what they're pushing out in mass market right now and be like, "Oh, that's fine. I don't mind my kids reading this tripe." No, you got to elevate the standard.
Oh,
and Mads has been backstage the whole time. So
welcome back, Mads.
I have been back for like those presentations and I'm gonna go kick those kids.
That's only one.
Okay, so that's three.
That's fencing in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so
you guys remember that stage show Stomp?
I remember my mom took me to see Stomp. Okay, so that's 3, so you know what that means.
Yep.
Okay, boomer, yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer, yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer.
Say no to candy corn.
Say no to boomer kinks.
And now she does porn. That's the funniest thing I've read all day.
Is it with candy corn?
I know I wouldn't pay for it or view it if it was given to me for free.
Yeah, I wouldn't accept this as a gift.
I reject it.
Okay, back to Ninja Blast. Okay,
Yes, sorry, we almost got derailed there, folks. We're pulling we're reeling ourselves back in.
Okay, we're at 1260, guys. 44 backers. Let's see if we can at least get one more backer before the stream ends.
One more backer. Can we do it?
Can we do it? Yes. Speaking of which, we'll probably end the stream at about the 2.5 hour mark anyway, because I know Fatal's definitely got stuff to do, especially he's got Keepers of the Force tonight and everything. So,
yeah, but I haven't heard from D yet. And D always do it to me because if I cancel, he'll be like, "I told you I was coming." I'm like, "You waited to the last minute."
Listen, some people function on stoner time. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got to give D an excuse
because you make that sound like you were familiar with stoner time, Bruce.
I was not a great cook at first. I had to learn.
It's true, man. Well, we don't have that problem up here. She'd be like, "Hey, what do you want to do?" It's like, we're gonna head down to the store and buy one of those freaking awesome brownies. You'd be like, "Okay, well, time to go to Mars. See you all later."
You know, I have a funny story about edibles.
Uh-oh.
All right. Fatal, the floor is yours, brother.
The floor is all yours, my friend. Go for it.
This was now I was a professional toker in my heydays, but this was the day I stopped. My friend gave me an edible, and I ate it the day after he gave it to me. So I was at home. I didn't have a bag on me. So I said, let me try this edible stuff. So I ate the brownie. Nothing happened. I thought it was a dud. And I got in my car to drive to another friend's house. He already laughing. So while I'm driving, now watch this. While I'm driving, the steering wheel melts in my hand while I'm driving. I told myself I don't think steering wheels are supposed to do this. So I somehow took the steering wheel that was melting and turned the car around, drove back home. I laid down in my bed and went into deep thought. And I told myself, should I go to the hospital or should I stick it out? And I'm going to tell you guys, that was probably the longest high I ever had and the most intense, because while I was trying to make that decision on if I should call the ambulance to come pick me up, it was spiders coming out of my bed.
Oh, jeez.
And once I did finally calm down, that was the last time I ever messed with marijuana again.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to end with a different ending where magically you pulled into a 7-Eleven with an intact steering wheel, and when you left, it's like you'd gone to H-E-B and you had 7 bags of junk food. Not groceries, 7 bags of junk food.
Man, no, man, that high was so intense, man. It was like
I can't.
I could feel it all over. I could even feel it in my toes.
Yeah, it's
Oh my goodness.
rough territory, especially if you're not expecting it. So
I wasn't expecting it. Like and it hit me hard, you know.
Oh,
so yeah, never again.
Never again. Yeah, man. No, I hear you.
Yeah, I don't think we would have gotten the fatal G that we know if that continued.
I mean,
I don't think Ninja Blast would have been made if it was the case.
I mean, it was just weird because I can hear my hair grow, and I don't even have that much hair.
You'd be like, "Oh man, I can feel my pulse in my whole body. Like, this is not normal, man. Am I supposed to be able to hear my fingernails? Because I don't think that's normal either."
I'm supposed to hear my fingernails growing. Something is not right.
Oh man,
I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm just waiting for Mads' response.
I'm just avoiding it because y'all saw me chewing out Mark in the Keepers chat when he was texting and driving. So, yeah.
Well, you have to understand, Mads. This is back when I was fresh out of high school.
Yeah, but then also again, you didn't expect anything, man. You're like, oh yeah, see, that's the problem with those edibles is that you eat the thing and you'd be like, oh man, back then there weren't warnings on the labels. You'd be like, warning, it can take 4 hours for this to take effect. You're like, oh okay, well this was a dud. Let's time to go out into public and socialize.
And I feel sorry for people who eat more than one.
Yeah. Oh man,
I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, I just had my one story, I guess, in that regard would just be we were camping, and my buddy's like, "Here, man, have some like freaking chocolate." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that was fine." 2 hours later, and I was useless. Like, man, if a freaking bear had come out of the woods, I'd be dead. There's nothing I'd be able to do. I'd literally be useless. I'm like, wow, man.
And think about this. This is the best way I can describe it for people who haven't even tried it. Think about being in a what they call it, a catapult.
Yeah.
And somebody releasing a catapult, but this is the thing about it. You're still the whole time. You're not moving. But your body feel like you've been thrown in the catapult.
And you got to go travel down to that horrifying introspective nightmare where you're just like, I shouldn't be able to feel everything that's happening, man. Like, I don't get it.
Your voice sounds like you're drinking too much Black Rifle coffee.
Yeah. Too much coffee. Yeah. Without it, man, caffeine is life.
Caffeine is life. And think about this. It's kind of like a roller coaster ride, but you're not moving.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe it.
It's scary, man. Like, it's scary because you don't expect it. That's why, it's that's why you got to be careful with that stuff. And they always say, you're like, oh, have a low dose. It's like, oh, okay. Well, what does it do? Well, it'll help you. You won't be able to feel the pain in your shoulders. You won't be able to it'll help you with your arthritis or whatever. And then you're like, oh, okay. So at the same time, well, I can't move. So I'm paralyzed for the next 2 hours.
It's stories like this that honestly makes me happy that my parents scared me straight off of drugs.
Hey, you right. Don't ever do them.
You remember those 90s You remember those 90s drug commercials? Yeah, I'm kind of grateful for that now hearing this.
Yeah, you remember that commercial when the kid would always get high or something and they'll pick up a gun and shoot themselves?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm so high. Nothing can stop me now. And the guy marijuana kills. It's like, no, it doesn't. The only danger that I was ever to was my freaking refrigerator. It was like going after that thing with a passion.
If you had a Samsung smart fridge, you'd be locked out of it right now and could eat all you wanted of your edibles. And then you'd be forced to endure the enlightenment of starvation.
Yeah. Oh, brother. The smart fridge. The smart fridge.
For those who don't know, Fatal, Bruce has Bruce has got a beef with smart fridges apparently.
I don't like them at all. I just think that if it takes photos of you getting in the fridge, the last thing I need one more humiliating photo of me trying to smuggle a half gallon of ice cream out of the fridge to put it on the counter so I can tear it open and put a couple scoops in the bowl and then see my fat ass putting it back in there, and it'll judge the weight on it and be like, well, Bruce, you're eating 7,000 calories a day. No wonder you're becoming a fat ass. That's the last thing I need.
What a great refrigerator.
Yeah, very judgmental.
Oh, no, man. No, you got these people that are setting up everything in their houses. They've got these smart houses now with their Google whatever.
Yeah,
and then you get people that are literally hacking into their homes and watching their camera feed and like talking to their kids through the microphone. If that doesn't scare you into not wanting that, I don't know what else can. Man.
Yeah, I don't want a smart house at all.
Yeah, I'm not even smart enough for my house. I can barely use this computer.
I'm almost ready to embrace the Texas freeze again. Come back, power outage.
I don't think anybody wants to embrace that now.
I sure don't.
Oh, yeah, the lessons we learned growing up.
Yes.
Hopefully. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of people that I think they're still taking some of the remedial learning classes in life, but hopefully.
Just depends on what lessons you were given.
Yeah.
That's true.
I learned growing up what happens when you kick a queen-size waterbed on a second floor of a house.
Oof.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fun. Mom stepped out to the to get cigarettes for like 5 minutes, and my sister kicked the waterbed.
Oh. See, I always say, man, this is why I can't have nice things.
Yeah, the ceiling was never right after that. Damn stucco ceilings.
Just, oh my goodness, that's okay. I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
This was an awesome stream.
This was an amazing stream, and I know I wasn't expecting I was gonna finish it anyway. But what I will do is I will finish this. Like all stuff I do, I finish off camera. I finish everything on camera.
I can't wait.
You can interpret that however you want, folks.
Yeah, the last time Maki finished something on camera, he got teased mercilessly about it because it was on my screen.
Hey, phrasing.
Oh man.
Okay, let's all right. Let's push this campaign one more time before we call it a day, guys. Ninja Blast.
Boom. In the chat.
Awesome book. And I'm hoping that from what you guys have learned, that this makes you guys want to get the book more. This guys makes you intrigued into the world. I know I am. I know all of us are here. And I know everybody in the chat is. So whoever's catching this on the replay, guys, I hope this is enough to push you to say, back this. Oh, I gotta back this. Oh, I gotta back this. I'm so happy I did. I'm so happy we all did. I'm so happy I'm here promoting this.
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yes. So That's
right, man. Bookmark it, share it, do what you gotta do.
Please share this. Share the stream out. Share no, don't share the stream. Share the stream, but share this more importantly. Share the campaign. It can go a long way. We're going to continue pushing it, and after this, I will continue to plug Ninja Blast all the way to the last day, because I want to see this. I want you to get it all fulfilled. Fatal. I want you to be able to get to that 4,000.
I think we're gonna get there, man.
Mm-hmm. It's only 3 days in, and that says something. It says something. If it's 3 days in, we're already at 1260. So
yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I wouldn't get there without y'all.
Incredible. And this man, and we're gonna have you. You know what? You're gonna be the first. We're gonna take you to floor, Fatal, because you
guest of honor.
Guest of honor, my friend.
Oh, you want me to
anything?
Take us out?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
If you want me to sing Rainbow with you, I will.
Okay, sure. You ready?
Because I accidentally did it on Mads knows I did it in a previous stream. I tried to get her to sing it, and I ended up singing it. If you don't believe me, Cashy Queen.
Make sure to back Ninja Blast. The link is in the chat. I want to say thank you to everybody, the panel, the people in the chat who backed this book. That means a lot to me. Even if it was just one person that did it, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. You're going to get a great product, a great quality product. I just pray and hope that you enjoy the art and the story. I'm thinking you will, and I'm going to pack that comic book with a lot of goodies in it. So don't worry, you're not just getting a book. Again, thank you so much. And Makini, are you ready?
Let's do it.
I want to do another song though.
Okay, what do you got?
And you just end the stream whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. So we're not gonna. Are we not gonna ninja vanish on this?
After I do the song, you probably want. After I do this song, you're probably gonna want to ninja vanish anyway. So here it goes.
Oh no.
Me. Oh. This is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they continue singing it forever just because the This is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, but then you singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was.
You gotta cancel. Turn it off. Shut the stream off.
This is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was.
He's not gonna stop.
And they
You
continue
guys.
singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was. And they
Tune in next
continue
week.
singing it forever just because this is the song that never.
Is he still going?
It's just a song. Then
Patience is a virtue of kings.
Mads, you're next. Go.
y'all got me.
I love you, Fatal J. That was classic.
Oh my god, I love it. Mads, go ahead, go.
Hey guys, Mads Mama Bear here. You can find me at Mama Bear Doll here on YouTube and Mads Mama Bear Doll over on Twitter. Hopefully in the next 24 hours, I will be posting the finally finished Jackson Jade. Because it's definitely getting there. I got some stuff lined up. So yeah, stay tuned.
Okay, next up, Destiny. Let's
Oh man, that was beautiful. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us in there. Fatal J, was a freaking honor being able to talk with you, man, and get your comic book going, because that is I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to read up on anything. No spoilers.
Thank you.
No spoilers in the future to come. And just you guys can give my channel. It's slow going, but it's still there. Frontline Sci-Fi. So link in the chat there. Give it a look see. And that's it. That's all I got for you.
Thank you, man. All right, Bruce Lombardo.
All right, got a little bit of a zoom or close-up shot there. I painted or got these guys glossed up today.
He paints figures, by the way, Fatal.
This is what I do. I paint figurines. I play a 3rd edition version of Dungeons and Dragons.
I got to give you some Transformers I need painting then.
We're gonna meet soon. We're gonna meet soon, my friend.
Yes, we are.
I'm gonna have you autograph that book.
Most definitely.
Can we get what about a D&D version of Ninja Blast?
So anyway, whenever you get a hobby, but you're not good at it, it's okay if you suck. But what matters is that you got to do it, and you got to do it over and over and over and over and over, and you got to practice.
Okay.
And you must practice, because
oh my goodness,
like this guy right here, still in the middle of working on it. That's about another 3 hours got to do to get the shading done right. But whenever you have all these projects in front of you, don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's okay to fail. It's okay to have to erase or try to redo something. And there are lots of writers out there that have scrapped whole books, whole series of books. But what matters is that you don't quit.
Yep.
Fatal J is a perfect example of that. All right. That's all I got to say.
Is it? Okay. That's it. All right. Okay. And how you doing, Rosetta? Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. This has been incredible. Again, guys, back Ninja Blast if you can. 28 days left. We're just 3 days in. This is we basically, me, Jeff, Nina, like this is like we're like the first stops of Fatal J's Ninja Blast promotion tour.
Yes, y'all are.
Yeah, this is like the first stop. So
I haven't even did this on Dark Council yet.
Nope.
Saw it here first.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It is. Link in the chat one more time.
Dark Council. This week he's got High Council. He's going to be all over the place. So, So we're just the first stops on his tour. But yes, guys, back Ninja Blast if you can. Links in the chat. Links in the description as well. 28 days left. We're just getting started. We're over at $1,260 with 44 backers. Thank you guys. Everybody, thank you to everybody who actually backed it this stream. Thank you to everybody who backed it, able to get over that 1,200 mark. So you guys are awesome. And I know that once the book is in our hands, we're going to be talking about this. We're going to be all talking about this. I might do a review of it. I might do a review of it. I might do a stream. We may talk about the book.
That's exactly what I want.
Like a review stream. I will definitely do that. And we can have Fatal back on if he wants to kind of go over it. We could do a discussion.
I'll definitely be back. I had a lot of fun.
Stream. Yeah. But anyway, guys, back to book. And this is, like I said, this is just the first stop. So he's going to be promoting the hell out of this for the next 28 days. And I'm going to be plugging it every time I'm in the chats. And if I'm modding, I am going to be putting the link to your books just so we can get it. And Nina has already said it in the chat as well. She's gonna keep plugging this until we get you to that 4,000 that you need.
Nina, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everybody, to stop by. By the way, speaking of which, Dark Council will be on Demogenize.
It'll be on Demogenize channel.
Tonight.
You already have it up.
Yep. Keepers of the Force tonight will be on
Fatal J's channel.
Be on Fatal's channel as well. And don't forget, we got Welcome to Florida stream tonight. We also got Sunday Hangs and Video Games with Ord Sports. So your Sunday night of entertainment.
This gonna be a fun Sunday night.
Yeah. It's just me and culture. We just kick it off. We just kick it off for you.
Yeah.
So we just get you warmed up, you know.
We got Ryan. I think Ryan Kendall, he always goes Sunday too.
Oh, yes, exactly. Don't forget Ryan.
And Ryan Kendall gonna be with Zack Snyder next week.
Yes. Thank you for bringing this up. Okay, before we go, I need to let you guys know. So, for those if you guys follow the G&G team, you follow the G&G crew, they are going to be doing a special charity stream on Uche Waneri, the Observant Lineman's channel, with none other than Zack Snyder himself.
The man himself.
Oh, yeah.
It is going to be a charity stream for suicide prevention, and there's already people have already donated just before the stream starts, but it's going to be, I think it was at March 17th, March 18th, around the time the movie drops, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be on Uche Waneri's channel of the Observant Lineman. But yeah, the whole G&G crew, Geeks and Gamers crew is going to be there. We're all going to be celebrating with Zack Snyder. It's going to be huge. It's going to be freaking mega. And yes, so and then of course, as always, March 18th is the moment that everybody's been waiting for. The moment that that Fatal, that Abu, that Ryan, that Lethal, that this entire movement is put together. The Snyder Cut drops on HBO Max. Will you be doing a watch party of it, Fatal? I'm just curious.
No, because when I watch it, I want to really focus on this movie, and I would literally be at home by myself watching this movie and soaking it all in, and then maybe a few hours after the movie, I'll do a live stream. But for the most part, it's just going to be me watching it.
Yeah,
because I've been waiting on this movie ever since 2017.
Yep.
Yeah. And I don't want. I'm not even going to make videos on from the 15th all the way to the 18th because it's some people that's been getting premieres, so they're going to
it's like early screenings.
Yeah, and I'm not going to be online at all. I'm not going to be on Twitter. Nothing.
Smart. So very smart.
Yeah.
So guys,
I'm not even going to get on YouTube. That's how much. That's how much I want to soak this movie in. Because this is a super big event. This is supposed to be something that was. Yeah, Thursday. No, it's Wednesday, right?
No, March 18th. That's Thursday.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Thursday. So yeah,
I know it was some days. I took off beforehand, so
a lot of people did take. That's what I was hearing. A lot of people took off.
a lot of people took off work. Yeah.
So anyway, guys.
Thank you, Eagle.
Yes. Thank you, Rosetta, and we'll have you back on. I know we will at some point this season. We will have you back on Makini Live. But anyway, guys, please back Ninja Blast when you can. If not today, this week, or just before the 28 days is up, please back Ninja Blast, because if you do, you're helping a great cause, and you're going to get a great book out of it. I know you're going to get a great comic book, and you're going to be just absolutely sucked in. Plus, Fatal said on stream that if you get to his backing, he will send us all to Hawaii. So I'm just saying, vacation.
Target date 2065.
If we can get him to 10,000 backers, he'll take us all to Texas.
I'm just saying, let's back it. In fact, if we beat EVS's numbers, he might send us all to Hawaii. I'm just saying.
Be happy to get out of Ontario at this rate.
Oh yeah, man.
Get back Ninja Blast for a free vacation, okay?
80 degrees tomorrow.
But what about me? So for me, I got a Lola Bunny video I need to put together, which I still need to start coloring today as well. I got a Lola Bunny drawing I need to work on. I'll be making a video on today. Or no, this week. Other than that, just normal stuff. Like I said, I'm doing commissions right now, so I'm just doing commissions on the side, but I'm still trying to put content up for the channel as well to keep you guys posted. And then of course I usually do a morning stream once a week, usually on a Thursday or Friday, to just kind of get you guys set up for the weekend and such, just because I feel like I want to turn on the camera and do something like that. And then sorry. And then one more thing I got to announce. So I want to say thank you for having Fatal on, because this is going to be the first of 2 Makini Live episodes where I have special guests.
Cool.
Sweet.
And I'm just going to say, and I know Ari's in the chat.
Yes.
We've got our eyes on you, Ari.
We need to bring Ari Dynamics on here.
When you're ready.
No. I'm just saying Ari because she knows who I'm talking about. And so next Sunday, guys, it is going to be it's going to get crazy next Sunday. It is going to be an artist stream next Sunday. Mm-hmm. Because I am going to have my boy, Randy Webb, aka Art Dog Sama, and Northern Jeremiah back on.
Oh yeah.
For next Sunday. We are going to cut up next Sunday. It's going to be crazy. So guys, stay tuned for that. The boys are coming in. It's going to be a lot of art and a lot of just craziness. And by the time next Sunday stream is over, we're all going to be in horny jail. So
what man, I just got out of horny jail, damn it.
Man, I already told you, I'm the warden of that jail.
Okay.
Case in point.
Get ready for next Sunday, guys. But anyway, let's do it. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Guys, please back Ninja Blast when you can. If you guys please show your support, and he's gonna be plugging this right the stream. So yeah, just let's get him there. And
Makini brother, thank you so much for the celebration stream. I had an absolute blast, and I can't wait to come back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will happily have you back on. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this content, enjoyed this stream, please smash that like button, share around, comment as well. If you're brand new here, please subscribe. I do put new videos every week, new draw streams every week. And if you just like great art, please subscribe. Let's get me to 500 before the end of March. Let's do it. Let's get me to 500 before the end of Fatal's campaign. let's give me the 500 before the end of this month at least. But anyway, guys, you guys are incredible. I am Makini90. I am one of the artists of Rogue Entertainment, one of the many mods of Rogue Entertainment, one of the many artists in the Fandom Menace. Proud to be part of this fandom. And until next time, everyone, Fatal.
Yes, sir.
What do you say? Let's do it. Let's do a celebratory. Everybody. Mads.
What?
Yeah.
Sure.
I know.
Mads, Bruce, you know what I'm about to say.
The VN.
No, you know what I'm about to say. Bruce and Dashley, let's say it all together. 1, 2, 3. Ninja! Finish!
Just right, the proletariat.
Say it one more time.
3, 2, 1.
Ninja!
Finish.